all done.
He knew you weren't going to start the show until he started talking.
It wasn't me.
It was me.
It wasn't me.
You didn't do that. Good job.
I
Thank you,
did
Virgil.
not do it. It
But
was
I
all
knew
Virgil.
that was coming.
All
Yeah,
Virgil.
No, when you were talking about that skit, I'm like,
Please join us,
and I'm like, nope, I ain't talking. I know it's coming.
I know it's good.
I know it's
I was
coming.
trying to get somebody, but it didn't get to it. So, and I saw you smirking. So I was like, oh man, he didn't.
What's with the? I don't understand the glasses thing he has going on there.
Who? Daddy Warbucks. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Prophet. Oh God, thank you, Eric. That was good. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, you.
Uh-huh. Eric, thank you for the Dr. Prophet thing.
You're welcome.
That was good. If you guys didn't know, I screwed up. I thought I had fixed it, and apparently I didn't. I instead of actually spelling his last name correctly, I put Prophet, and hence his name here on the show tonight, Mr. Prophet. So there's that. Welcome, everybody. Glasses help you see, Mrs. Influentius told you. Let's go Fireflies, Mr. Joe. And what up, guys? No bets tonight so far, but I'm on the lookout. Okay, all right. Now keep an eye out for those bets. He was fighting bets last night, by the way, Eric. So
Like
that's
full
what
on fist fighting them.
like a full on, it was Fight Club on there. So all right, everybody, and welcome to the DHC Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat. With me, I got three of my good friends. The other one will be showing up here shortly. He is having some work done on his internet, and that is why he is not here at the moment. Okay,
Didn't he get new internet?
Yes and no. It is very complicated. I'm sorry. I apologize, but
Sounds
it is
worse than a relationship.
I know. Tell me about it. It's complicated. But let's go around the room and let's make sure that. What up, Polly? Do you guys think college is the best way to go after high school? Not for everybody.
No, just go pro.
It's not for everybody. And yes, I recommend going pro. And whatever it is that you're going pro, just go pro.
I don't think that's what he means.
I know what he meant.
It's a sports show.
Yeah.
No, it is not. I'll say this. My brother did not go to college, and he is having a great living. He actually does work in construction. So he's doing a lot well off than a lot of other people, and he didn't go to college. So I did. That was my choice. But you don't have to go necessarily right after it, or you can take a break, go travel the world.
And look what that got you on a sports show with these three guys.
I know. So think about it.
Maybe don't go to college.
Maybe don't. Let's go around the room. Let's start with the producer. Mr. Producer, what hat are you wearing tonight? And I know we are drinking water, so in solidarity, I am with you there.
Thank you very much. Tonight's hat is the Joliet Slammers.
What's your logo?
This was the hat I picked up the day before the CBN meetup when we were met in Chicago Dogs and Schaumburg Boomers. So really like the color scheme on this one. Really enjoyed that ballpark. Would recommend it to anybody to definitely check it out.
Is that the day before or after you were left behind?
That was the day before. That was when I made the ill-fated decision to drop off the hat instead of waiting before, after the fact.
I just wanted to get the facts straight of what actually was what was going on. Just wanted to make sure.
Originally, he was he was supposed to pick me up to go to Joliet also, but the issue with that was with the way traffic was, and I got stuck in 2-hour traffic from to Gary to Chicago. He wasn't able to pick me up, so it was supposed to be 2 days. So, but I'm not counting the Friday because you preemptively told me.
Yeah,
Man, that thing is loud.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let's
Between
go,
that
Stone
music,
Russell.
what I was trying to say was, yeah, we were supposed to get to the hotel, pick him up, and ride from Joliet, or from the hotel down to Joliet. But we would have had to go an hour to Chicago past Joliet to get him, and an hour back. So that just didn't work out.
Why is he whispering?
So pretty much he didn't want to pick you up. Okay, he said, "Screw you.
All around me.
You
So
can get yourself there."
Yeah, I get it.
he said, "I'm whispering because there's people around me, like he's at a library."
You know, there's only like
This
2
is-
or 3 of you there.
Mrs. Mayor said, "Is there still an issue with Virgil?
Oh yeah,
You need to let it lie." She just said, "You need to let it lie."
Whoa. Just like
Sorry.
every other issue
sorry.
with me, it is brought up by other people. That is not me.
we were just trying to get the facts. We are trying.
are sorry. sorry.
I can't see. This is what I get for just telling a story. Now
Oh
that's
my
like the
God.
pieces are on me.
Tell her hello from Dr. Prophet.
Then they just turned the volume up.
Good.
Oh my God, that's too funny. Too funny.
Yeah, he didn't hear me. All right.
Hey,
cool.
Mr. Daddy Warbucks, can you give us your hat that you're wearing tonight?
I'm wearing the mason jar Italian hat. This is what the
Hey, Donnie, are you having issues with your mic? Because you sound very
don't know.
muted.
I don't know. Maybe it's just my earbud. Let me adjust my earbuds a little bit. Is that better?
A little bit better, but yeah.
Okay. Maybe I just have them like screwed into my ear hole a little bit too. So,
Nope. Still, we left you.
all right, hang on. I'll give you this, and then I'll hop off and come back in for a better connection. But I think it's a blinker fluid tonight.
Wow. What'd you do to Jolly?
Yesterday
Apparently existed.
Ooh, is that a barefoot?
Barefoot, yeah.
Oh God.
Barefoot Cabernet.
All right. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Let's get this going.
I'll hop off and come back in and see if
do
it's a
that.
better connection.
Okay, you do that. Hey,
We're not
Mr.
gonna break
Prophet,
up back
Dr.
then.
Prophet, give us your hat today.
Yeah, so I lost a bet, and I'm just kidding. I didn't lose a bet, but we should be at right now. First pitch should have just happened about 3 minutes ago, but we had to win Sunday. Wichita, that is the Wind Surge, had to win Sunday. Tulsa had to lose. Tulsa did lose. So did we.
Oh,
If we would have won Sunday, we would have made the playoffs, and game 1 is tonight against Springfield in the Texas League North playoffs. Worst team in the whole entire Texas League. Absolutely terrible. And we lost Sunday. It all started last Tuesday, though, when Arkansas had a chance to walk it off in the 9th. Or not walk it off, but they had 1 out to get in the 9th, 1 out to get in the 12th. They left 22 runners on base.
Jesus.
22. Taylor's favorite song. 22 runners left on base. Now they had the rest of the series to go, but the one earlier in the week that Tulsa lost, Wichita also lost. And then the one on Sunday where it came down to us being 1 game back, Tulsa lost. And then if Wichita would have won, they were up 5-1, gave up 7 unanswered, lost 8-5. So tonight, I'm wearing a hat that they sold at the Love's Truck Stop. I have no idea why they stopped selling the minor league hats there, because they were really cheap and awesome hats. So I have the Tulsa Drillers.
Yeah,
who,
I had a couple of them in my house.
Who are
I have that
the
same one.
participants, along with the Springfield Cardinals in the Texas League North playoffs that begin tonight in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So see Dad Hat Tulsa Drillers that I am wearing today because they made the playoffs and we
I like
did not.
it. Are you angry, Prophet? Zach wants to know.
That's not Zach.
Exactly.
Zach wants to know, why didn't he just message that? He knows how to get on there and message that. Yes, I am, because Zachary, we could be at the game tonight right now if we would have won. I am also drinking, if Joe's still on here, Ice Cold Lime from Left Field Brewery. Has a cool little
I like that logo
there. But it's from Ontario. It's an Ontario ale.
Yep.
From left field out of, I believe, Toronto. Yep, Toronto, Canada.
Did you read the pairing? What did it? What's that? That's a good pairing with.
I don't. This one, I don't know that
I
it
don't think
says.
that one had a pairing.
No, okay.
The other ones did, but this one does not. But it does say 98%, so I don't know what that means. 98% alcohol, maybe. But thank you, Joe, for this. So far, so good on it. So
Yeah, that was a good one.
Old lime, and it's got lots to do on it. So
that was a good one. I enjoyed reading the pairings on it. I was like, what the beers was good with. So that was pretty cool to that's a good little thing, a little side thing they added on the can. So I appreciate that, Joe. Seriously, that was a good, and I enjoy that beer as well. So
if we could have made Curve Brim media meetup next summer, you could have gone to left field in Toronto, but maybe next time.
I know, dude. I'm sad that we can't make it. Be honest with you.
Hey, let me ask this to Joe. I'm trying to remember. My brother and I went to last year in April 2024. We went to Erie. I don't think we had enough time because we were staying in Detroit. So we drove Detroit to Erie, saw the game, and drove right back. Are there any good breweries in Erie that people should check out, Joe?
Where's your brother? I haven't seen your brother on this watching the show. I'm on Twitter. Let him know.
I don't know. He's a bum, so who knows? He has been getting out more, running and walking a lot more lately. So I don't know if he's been doing. I know he does long ones on the weekends, but I think he does in the evening. So maybe he's.
Let him know to put it on and they, listen to us. We can listen to us.
He's probably mad that you didn't invite him on here to be a guest host. That's probably why he doesn't.
I wanted to invite him. As a matter of fact, I also invited him on the podcast, and guess what he said? No.
Well,
that's not my thing.
The Royals have been scoring runs, so he's having to walk 10 and 11 miles a day.
Yeah, because what he's doing is for every run the Kansas City Royals score, which so far today he has no runs to have to worry about, or no miles. So basically any run they scored 10 on Sunday against Philadelphia. He does that many miles. So yeah, they did 10 they had 10 runs against Philly on Sunday. So he went, and I don't know if he does it that same day or the next day. I'm not sure how he does it.
Next day.
Yeah.
Is he wearing his vest still?
I would assume so.
Heck yeah. Good man. Good for you, Joe.
But he doesn't like coming on these type of things. But if you get him in person, all you guys
get him to shut up
before. Yeah, he talks nonstop. He talks all the time to Donnie and Virgil. I think you met him at the Wichita State game, and Ed. We had him, when we were there this summer.
Yeah, I met him a couple of times in Kansas City when I was there. You cannot get him on a podcast, but as soon as you start talking to him, he doesn't stop talking, which I appreciate because this dude is hilarious.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Which is always hilarious.
He says he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't like the sound of his own voice, but when you're with him, he just won't stop talking.
I know.
So just for the record on that, when I started here, I didn't like the sound of my own voice either.
No one does.
So, I mean, it's like that's just something that you kind of have to mentally work through.
I don't think I sound like I sound.
Is this true, Eric?
Yeah, so okay, let me tell this story. So
I remember this story, but go ahead.
Okay, so kind of the backstory of how we first kind of met. So I like to tell people that I met my now wife because my dad died. So
what?
So she's a kindergarten teacher. The school that she teaches at, my dad worked at for probably 15 to 20 years. He worked there before she obviously was there. Mm-hmm. Well, the two first grade teachers that were there, so they have two of each grade level. So it's a smaller school. Sometimes, schools have 3 or 4 different class size, of each. So they have 2 each. So 2 kindergarten, 2 first, 2 second, and so on. And so the 2 first grade teachers were both there when I went. So I went to the same elementary school she teaches that my dad worked at. They were there. I had one of the 2. And then one of them retired like 2 years ago, and the other retired 3 years ago, but they had just recently retired. So they had been there, and my wife's been teaching for 13, 14 years now. And my dad had passed away 11 years ago. And the 2 first grade teachers were at the viewing since they knew my dad. And we're just kind of talking. And we're like, oh, yeah, there's a brand new kindergarten teacher at the time. You know, fun, full of life, blah, 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 Chiefs fan, blah, that type of thing. And I said, can I see a picture of her? And they're like, well, we don't have a picture. I was like, do you have Facebook? They acted like they didn't even know what a phone was. So I had searched her up on Facebook, which I'm not even on now, but I was at the time. And
stalking. I got you. Go ahead. Do your thing, boo.
I honestly don't think that I hit the follow button, but the next day was my dad's funeral. Get done with the viewing, go over to my parents' house, and I get a message on my phone that said Shannon followed you back. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I don't remember hitting the follow button. So I tell people that was my dad in heaven clicking the follow button. He did. For me. So even though
you need some help, you need Jesus. Hold on.
I lost my dad, but then gained obviously my wife now. So I didn't even talk to her for the first, I don't know, month or so, even after we were Facebook friends. And then one day my brother's like, bro, just say something to her.
Your brother's the one I have to get you to
go. So I messaged her and did lyrics and lines from the Carly Rae Jepsen Call Me Maybe song. And so she ended up texting me and we talked a little bit. And then finally, when it was Memorial Weekend 2014, we were going to go on a date. And I was like, I don't know who she is. I'm not going by myself. So I brought my brother. That's yes, Joe. So I brought my brother with me. So it was Shannon, my brother Joe, and myself on Shannon and I's first date. And of course, with you guys, I talk because I know you, but with her, I didn't know. So I wasn't really talking to her much. And so the waitress walked by and she tripped and she spilled beer on my shirt, like on the sleeve. So she covered my beer for the night. So I got free beer that night. And then from there, we went out a few other times. I took her to Old Lawrence Dumont Stadium. That game and stuff. So, but yeah, Joe chatted with her more than I did to her on our very first date. And Donnie, I showed you where we went. We went and got some coffee when Donnie was here in town a few weeks back, and or a month back, whatever. And kind of right by that coffee place is where we went on our first date. So I showed him where we went. And we've only been back there maybe once. It's not a place we go too often because it's out east and we don't live out east. And you know the whole East-West war with Wichita.
Okay, gang wars.
That's like Tupac and Biggie going on over there.
Oh, you know what, guys? I'm so happy. I'm so happy I haven't said what my hat that I'm wearing today. I'm so very happy because my good friend, Mr. Prospector, I wanted to wait until I got my hat of the day that I'm wearing. It's just for you, buddy. My Tottenham Hotspurs 920. And just in case you didn't know it was, they wrote it on the bag. You know, just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Were you listening to my love story, Patrick, off air?
No.
Okay, good. You missed it. Great. I'm not telling it again. So basically, I went on my first date with Shannon with my brother Joe. So it was Joe, Shannon, and myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he talked to her more than I did, and she chose the wrong.
What was I thinking?
She chose the wrong brother.
That's good, Shannon. I give you props, girl. Give you props. Hey, Mr. Prospector, how are you today? Meet Mr. Prophet and Daddy Warbucks. We're here today.
Wait, am I seeing a Dr. Prophet?
Doctor.
Yeah, because so on
are you one of the original apostles or something like that? And
according to Ed, I am on his show notes for my episode. He put
I did fix it.
Prophet. Prophet. Everybody calls me that all the time, anyways.
Profe. Eric Profe. No,
but it's by the way, Donnie. We were talking earlier today. How surprised were you when you were listening to the episode with Eric? I know, right? I'm like, hold on a second.
In all this time, I'm sorry, it's real loud. I'll come back to it.
Yeah, I'll talk about the surprise. I was shocked to hear that you were a Wichita Windsurge season ticket holder.
Yeah, I was making sure that Patrick knew that. He hadn't heard that before. So, hey, Patrick, I have season tickets. But my hat of the day is for the Tulsa Drillers because Wichita lost on Sunday, and so did Tulsa. If we would have won on Sunday, we would be playing in the playoffs right at this exact moment at home, and I would be at that game, but we lost.
Upward. Hey, what hat are you wearing, Mr. Prospector?
I am wearing the Reading Fightin' Phils. So it's a batting practice hat from a few years ago. And so this is still, I believe, the Diamond era material. So that's what I'm wearing tonight.
Yeah, I'm wearing this one. I got some other hats with me. I'm wearing this one just because this is the harder material of the 920s, the early version of the 920. And I'm not a fan. It's not comfortable. Not like the new ones.
What material is that?
It's more of that 5950 material.
Oh, like a polyester?
Yeah. And not like this one, like the new version of the Dad Hats.
Oh, go figure.
Yeah. So there it is. Boom, baby. I love it. There it is.
Boom.
I'm wearing my black Cleveland Guardians hat. So it's good right now, by the way. Your signal is beautiful. It looks good. Okay. We'll see how long it lasts.
Well, it did pretty well yesterday, to be fair.
It did until the end.
Well, yeah, the moment we dropped off, it just went complete shut.
You know, it just went on a seizure. I was like, I give up. I'm done.
Yeah.
So just I don't want to give it away because I know there's people that maybe haven't listened to it, but I mean, he's told us 500,000 times that he's got season tickets to Wichita. And I've talked about playing high school baseball. I've talked about a lot of my stuff. It's like what he dropped in that first part of that episode was like, why have you never said something like this? Like never.
Don't ruin it for me. I haven't listened to it yet.
You got to listen to it.
You what?
You didn't go on your walk today?
I went on a short walk, but I didn't have enough time to listen to the episode.
You should have seen Ed when we were going live with it. He's like,
I'm sorry, what?
I need to go back. And did you put a video?
I put the video on the
I
YouTube channel. I put it on.
I just listened podcast version, but if you listen to that, he's like,
yeah. This is that 5 questions episode, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, well, that must be nice.
It was, yeah.
It was very nice.
Try
as a matter of fact, it was really good.
Yeah,
I'm very proud of these 5 questions. I want to say I'm very proud of that.
They're catching on. They're catching on.
Ed,
right?
But Ed likes me as much as Eric likes me. So,
Well, I mean, I do like Eric. So there it is. Eric's new name is Mr. NWA, and Donnie is Mr. Warbucks. Love it.
Yeah. By the way, Eric, you weren't on yesterday, but there were so many jokes made about Mr. Wise's bank account, and it made me very, very happy.
That's funny.
Dr. Prophet, do you still have the hat or the jersey for the big reveal from Ed's podcast?
Zach, I know you messaged me. I haven't had a chance to look. I think I might have. What does he do? Did he just get a ball? Of course he did.
Of course he did.
And he didn't even knock over his beer. Zach, I might have the jersey somewhere. Oh, keep it. Why are you giving it to some random kid?
Why are you videoing?
You don't even know who you are. He's like, what are you doing?
Why would you video? Why are you video? He's doing it because he's on camera. It's
because he's a mayor and he's running for a re-election and he wants to get the votes.
If he was off camera, that kid would have been elbowed in the face.
Oh, that kid would have so been elbowed in the stomach. Like, what do you think you're doing?
Get off of me.
Listen, if he can still manage it, he'd probably drop kick him.
Eric, by the way, Erie Brewing Company and Voodoo Brewery was founded in Meadville, Pennsylvania. 30 minutes.
Voodoo. I've heard of Voodoo, so that's good.
I actually have been to Erie Brewing Company, and I can co-sign on that.
Okay, yeah, we just drove in for the game and then had to leave right after, and we're a good 3+ hours away, so we didn't get a chance to stop at a brewery. But Zach, I haven't looked yet, but I plan to look for it. I'll let you know if I can find it. It's not an impressive. Not that cool of a jersey. It is sleeveless, so that has that going for us. But I'll try to find it, Zach, and I'll let you know if I can find it. I don't know that I have the hat, but I think I might have the jersey somewhere.
Listen, I just want to say this Cleveland-Detroit game is getting good.
Who is that kid dancing around Donnie?
He doesn't even know who the kid is.
He's just trying to get on camera.
He stole some kid.
Well, I think before we hop on to
His mom caught the ball. His mom is works in the same office with Rhonda, so we know them.
So
But she caught the foul ball over there, or not caught it, but she got it. It landed in between the tables.
So that was fake, where he stood up to pretend like he caught the foul ball, and then
Yes,
he
that was
I told her to throw it to me because Eli was standing up here, and I wanted to give it to him on camera to show y'all I can give a kid a ball.
No, that's fake. That's not
manufactured. That's
No.
manufactured.
But
Wow,
it's now on the
manufacturing.
internet, so it's real.
Yeah. Think you probably that's actually not his grandson. Donnie's grandson is Adam from like Adam and Eve. So so
You
A little
calling
too
Rhonda old? You calling her a grandmother now? All right, I'm gonna put her on you.
no, I didn't say anything about her. I said you.
Patrick, you were talking about the show
You just said
yesterday.
you called me a grandmother.
Phil just said, "Watch out, Philly's carrot is coming for that ball."
He can't see her though. He took off his glasses.
He did.
But Patrick, you were talking about how yesterday he what they call him Richie Rich or whatever you said. But yeah, you guys are getting a little too carried away with your soccer talk, so you're gonna have to switch and put that in a separate text thread because I can't.
Eric is not about that life.
I'm sorry, the 4 text about soccer talk was too much of a problem.
You think there was only 4?
Eric
want
is
me to
like,
go
that is
back?
one too many.
Do you
Poor
want me to
Virgil
go back
putting up
here?
Richards. That was really overwhelming, apparently, with the all caps. Richards when Crystal Palace scored.
Sorry
Donnie
about
sent the same.
What was up with that?
And he just went off. Oh, what are you doing, Donnie?
Donnie's making fun of my internet. That's what he's doing.
There's 4 photos.
Well, I sent
chat,
one
chat,
just for Patrick. It wasn't for you,
4.
just for Patrick.
Couple memes.
See, look
And
at that.
then-
Even Jolly goes
and
like, respect to Eric.
And then Ed's heritage. So
Jolly Gang
Okay.
goes Ed's fan
oh,
account.
nope, there's more here where we go back and he shows pictures of it. So yeah, there's at least close to 10. So that's 10 too many. So soccer talk, you just start another chat for that and leave our chat to
Oh,
know,
I
baseball and
didn't
football.
realize you made the rules for the chat. Oh,
That's right.
okay. You know,
that.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
don't understand. I don't understand that what the hate is for the soccer. Soccer's a great sport.
It's not.
It is.
it's a fantastic sport.
No,
Yeah,
the only
most definitely.
soccer I pay attention to is FC Richmond, AFC Richmond.
I mean, good series. It is a good series.
It is a good series. I like it.
So, all right, producer, all you, brother.
All right. So got a lot of baseball. We got some baseball to talk about. We got a lot of college football, a lot of NFL. But we got to go over a few things first.
Have at it.
I think we need to talk about that this show is sponsored.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Crap, I thought you were going to do it.
All right, I'll do it. All right, this show is sponsored by All Port Baseball Company. Guys, make sure you guys go to All Port Baseball Company. Get yourself a hoodie, get yourself a hat, get yourself a t-shirt. And because you're going to get that and you're supporting small business, supporting local baseball, I'm going to give you a code. It is called Dad Hat, and you'll get 15% off your full purchase. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but he also has a sticker club. And if you use code DHC, you'll get it for $3 instead of $6. And here's the crazy part. If you sign up now, you will get the new logo sticker for Broken Bat Baseball Club.
Ooh,
It's going to be on there. So just so
like
you know, what is Broken Bat Baseball Club? Well, I'm glad you asked, Patrick. I'm glad you asked. That is a Sandlot baseball team here in Raleigh, North Carolina, which I'm the founder of that set baseball club. And why? Because, and I still have it, guys.
Patrick, I didn't know you asked. Thank you for asking.
yeah, I sure
still
did.
got the bat that is broken that happened, that was created the name. So it's still here. I still have it. I did such a good job with this, and then I only used it once. After that, it was broken. I was so
I was
mad.
gonna say it lasted all of 12 hours.
All of one at bat. So there is that. So yeah. So if you go onto the website and get yourself that, again, he does have some cool stuff. He does have other the support local baseball stuff that he has there. Oh man, the t-shirts are comfortable. The hat's comfortable. The hat you'll like the snapback one because it does have the outline of the baseball in the underbrim, which is so cool. And then the hoodies, I gotta give me another hoodie this year. I need at least 2 more hoodies for this fall. So there's that. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Now that we got
Any of them.
I know. Now that we got the business out of the way, Mr. Producer.
All right, now let's go over with the second part of business. We need to talk about the result of our picks from yesterday or from this weekend. So, gotta admit, this was kind of close because there was a front runner with the college picks, and then someone came a game away with their NFL picks. So the winner at 22-10 is me.
That guy.
That's
That guy.
convenient.
Yay.
Let's pick these NIAI games.
I told you he was going to say that.
Yeah, well, we all knew that he
NA
was going to do it.
I like how I said NAAI, because I mean,
It's
that man
whatever,
I don't even know what it is.
whatever conference, he's just like, I'm gonna stack these up for my benefit. I told you guys on Sunday.
Wait, what was it? Hold on.
Hey, I think Virgil's going to give us a high school game this week.
Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Eric said if we had to include he had to include those NAIA schools. It's like we called it, didn't we?
Yep. And also, I believe that's challenge accepted.
Great. I can't
You're
wait.
talking about
Oh,
high
good
school
thing I
or
won't be here
NAIA?
Thursday.
NAIA. I'm not picking high school.
NAIA. Get some
Wichita Northwest against Junction City. Is that what
just wait. He's up. You keep talking. He's gonna pick some JUCO.
Do you know
He's gonna put some JUCO.
how much of a degenerate I have to be to find betting lines on a high school game?
you are though? So I'm sure you'll
but
find it.
But the thing is, you would find it. Yeah, I mean, I had to.
That's the sad part. You can't
You'd
find
find
them.
it.
And also, for the record, with the 2 FCS picks, I finished at 500 on that, so I didn't even get both right.
Who got them both right? Did anybody get them both right?
Nobody got both right.
Oh, okay.
2
Let's
people
pick-
got both wrong. You could probably guess who one of them is, but yeah, most people got 2 people got the Montana pick right, and only one person got the Alabama A&M pick right.
Yeah,
But
you were
that
the
was
only
you.
one that got the Alabama
Yeah.
A&M right.
Yeah.
Let's pick Wichita Northwest at Junction City on Friday night
Wichita Northwest.
for sure. They have like 7 D1 commits, including their starting quarterback, who's going to go to KU.
Dang.
So they're pretty good this year. They've
Oh,
already been
God.
eating.
Give me a betting line and an over/under, and then we'll talk about that.
They're 2-0 so far to start the
Jesus
season.
Christ.
So
But they're going to Junction City, where it's right near Fort Riley, where Zach would know, is familiar with that area, right outside of Manhattan.
So Patrick finished second at 21-11. And Patrick, I got to give you props for a minute. You only missed 2 NFL games, which was about 3 less than everybody else. So good for you on that.
Thank
I
you.
sucked last week.
Third place at actually just a game back at 20-12 was Ed. Fourth place at 19-13 was Eric. And last place at 17-15 is Mr. Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah,
Mr. Mayor.
he was too busy buying out Segra Stadium for the game tonight.
Yeah.
Just for himself and his
Well,
family
I mean,
and friends.
And everyone, there's that mysterious person that bought out the Winston-Salem Dash one for a private event. We all know it was Daddy Warbucks.
You guys
he
are
didn't
right
even
on
show
it.
up.
Look at you.
Said, and he didn't even show up for it. He just bought out the stadium and then didn't even show up.
And for those curious, the over-unders, only Patrick and I got ours right. Somehow the Oregon Northwestern game did not go over, and the Oregon State Texas Tech game also did not go over.
I'm surprised the Oregon one didn't go over because I had that one right. I had the over on that one.
Well, I guess when you play a competent team on the road that actually has a defense that's not Swiss cheese, I guess they can make them look somewhat. I mean, they still got blown out, but still.
Yeah, they got their doors blown off.
So, how about some fantasy football updates?
Yeah, let's talk.
Shit.
What time? Okay, let's see. It was 12:30 p.m. Sunday, 11:30 a.m. I could quote, a couple lines here. Virgil said, "Good luck, everyone, to your fantasy teams today." What was the line right after that?
But not Eric.
What was the line?
Not Eric.
I hope Eric loses today.
Well, because
Did
I was
Eric lose
telling
today?
you.
Absolutely not. What was the final score?
127 to 80.
Yeah, so this
And
guy
it's
runs his
not
mouth
even
at me.
halfway of the first quarter. My
Oh.
damn effing
I don't want to hear
quarterback
about running your
comes
mouth.
out.
You're like, oh, Austin Eckler's hurt, and I don't have anybody else, and my team is bad, and I'm never gonna win.
Well, I didn't say
I'll
I
say
hope
this.
Ed loses.
Listen, he got lucky that Burrow just went
Got
out.
lucky. You wouldn't have scored 50 points with Burrow.
Yes, I would have.
So absolutely came out and dominated Ed this week. So let's keep
By the
talking.
way, look, can we pause real quick? RIP to the natural.
Yeah, Robert Redford.
Robert Redford, man.
Yeah.
Passed away today. Sorry, I apologize, but yeah, I got my ass handed to me. Listen, it is what it is. My team sucked ass this week, and now I'm in the hunt for a quarterback. That's what I am. I'm in the hunt for a new quarterback because Joe Burrow was put on IL.
Mm-hmm. He's out 3 months, right?
Yeah, at least
4
months.
games.
At least 4 games.
So it sucks, man. And here's the thing, though. So depending on how they're doing during that season, they might just make and be like, "All right, dude, just stay out. This season is over." You know what I mean? So
we got 4 people tied for first right now.
who's tied for first?
We got Beeson, Larson, Profit, and Eric Profit, and then somehow me at 2-0.
Oh man, Eric! Oh, that
was
is
sweet.
adorable.
That was sweet.
That was absolutely adorable.
That was adorable.
He's turning red. Look at him.
Props to Beeson
Look
for
at
that.
him. He's turning red. Look at him.
She brought me dinner and I'm standing there and eating my dinner.
Look at him. He's
Oh, that's so
cute.
adorable with
Look
the
at
kiss
him.
and everything.
he's
Love you,
turning
honey. You're
red.
the best.
Look at him. He does have a heart.
I like my wife.
He's like the Grinch.
I know
his
we're
heart
getting
grew
into
2 sizes
NFL.
that day.
I picked the Chiefs for her and they sucked. So I could have done one game better if I would have picked the Eagles like I knew they were going to win.
He's back now.
Well, no, he's trying
He's
to change the subject.
Honestly,
he's
though,
he's like, oh, look at him. Now he's eating his little dinner.
Shit, don't they? They've been playing like absolute ass, the Chiefs.
She said she'll take dinner back because I said I would have picked the Eagles.
You better watch out.
Yeah.
Hey, I did my part.
Yeah, you can't blame that. You can't blame it on Mr. Daddy Warbucks now.
I have a thought on that game, but I'll wait till we're into actual NFL talk. I have a thought on that game though.
Yeah, Virgil,
So
how does it
if
feel to
anybody
be in
on our
first
league
place?
wants to go ahead and give me a quarterback, trade me a quarterback, I'll be more than happy to accept
What was
quarterbacks.
that? What was that, Patrick?
Said, how does it feel to be in first place? Is it kind of lonely at the top up there?
Listen, I don't know if you guys read the recap or not for week 2.
I did.
But I went into Monday with a 14% chance of winning because Official League still had Ashton Genty, Omarion Hampton, and Brock Bowers yet to play.
What happened to Brock Bowers?
I mean, he had 5 catches, but I mean, it's like
he's hurt. He got hurt week 1. They didn't even know if he'd play.
Yeah.
So Official League's 0-2.
Yes.
They owe us hats then if they're losing these games, we're beating them. But did you already read Zach's thing where he said he's watched nothing and he smacked the mayor this week?
Yeah. So this weekend on Monday, Sunday into Monday, I closed a 12-point gap on Zach Beeson, and the closer I got to his point total, the greater his percentage of winning was. It was crazy. It went from like 76% to 82%, and I went from like 12 points behind to like 0.8 points behind. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Beeson has a good team.
So
He does have a good team.
Yeah.
And Eric's team is stacked.
And you saw that Burrow's out for 3 months at least.
We said that.
So angry.
Okay, good.
I don't know who I'm even playing. Oh, actually, I'm playing Ed next week.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
you
gonna
are.
win.
I think I played Tom Thrash.
Does anybody want to trade me a quarterback? Want to give up a quarterback?
I can give you JJ McCarthy.
I got Trevor Lawrence. I'll trade you.
I said a quarterback.
I can give you Seneca Wallace.
Okay. And
I'm
then
not letting you have Jordan Love, though.
and Patrick, and that comment is why you are still not on 5 questions.
It doesn't matter whether I make the comment or not. I'm still not going to be on 5 questions. So I can say whatever I want because I'm never getting on the show.
Keep going.
And Zach, what's your tight end?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I got you, buddy. Sam Darnold. I haven't seen because here are my options. Okay, so here are my options at quarterback right now on the waiver wire right now. You ready?
Yep.
Top of the list: Geno Smith, Jackson Dart,
Keep going.
Russell Wilson,
Yep, keep going.
Shador Sanders,
Yep, keep going.
Joe Flacco.
Okay, you can stop. Okay, so what is the issue with that?
With all of them?
Yeah.
Every single one of them play for a shitty team.
Exactly, because we have 27 teams in this league. If you would have had the normal 10 to 12, we would have had somebody for you to pick up.
This is why I love it. Deshaun Watson is probably still
you're
available on
literally
waivers.
saying all those guys suck.
Yeah. He's gonna pick up Doug Peterson. Oh, he's a coach.
Zach,
I'll give you Trevor Lawrence for a running back.
Zach, you should have known better when you said tight end. You cannot just say things like that to this group. It's just that's how it goes, buddy. Oh my God.
It's better than having loose ends.
Hey, ain't that the truth? So right now, I'm kind of like tempted to pick up Russell Wilson, but they're going against Kansas City right now. And I think Kansas City is out for revenge. They need a win bad.
You don't trust Cam Ward?
No, not right now.
You can pick up Daniel Jones. Oh, never mind. Eric got him.
I know we'll get to the NFL talk, but I don't know if they go into the Meadowlands and get a win.
You're probably right.
You're going to need something. You can't just leave it blank. I mean, you could leave it blank.
I'll give you Daniel Jones for Puka Nacua.
Man, get the hell out of here. Are you out of your mind?
Hey, best quarterback right now. Patrick will attest to it.
The dude's playing well.
You can't say no to that one because it's the truth.
Guy's playing well. Much to my surprise.
All right, guys, let's talk about baseball for a minute.
Let's do it.
Because don't look now, but Cleveland's looking like they're on a hot streak right now.
Yep.
What? They have a 4-win streak. What's wrong with that?
You're right. I'm not looking.
They're winning right now in the bottom of the 7th.
And also, while we have that going, let me pull up the wild card standings.
Cleveland just went over Texas, so they're if Texas and Houston keep beating each other and Cleveland keeps winning, I already told Donnie, if Cleveland makes a wild card, I guess we're going up to Cleveland.
If they have a game against the Yankees in Cleveland, I'm gonna find a way to go with you. We got to go to that.
Well, the biggest change from the last time we did the standings is Seattle has taken the lead. Only at half a game back, but they can still get further. But the thing that I'm kind of curious in looking at these wild card standings, New York and Boston, when we last did this, had a 4-game and a 3.5-game lead, and that has been cut down to 1.5 and half.
Yeah.
Is it the Central is getting hot, or is the East getting cold?
Well, I think the East is getting kind of cold there. Also they're beating each other, right? They're playing each other a lot
right now. Yes.
So that's one of the things. And then Toronto's loving that part. They're loving the fact that they're Boston and New York keep going back and forth. Are you kidding me, dude? You just dropped that ball.
Yeah, Toronto keeps winning too, though.
Yeah, they're on a nice little win streak themselves. I think 5 games.
Yep. And I think it's also a matter of the fact that the Baltimore Orioles and teams like that have been getting hot. Before they played Toronto, the Orioles had won 8 of 9. So while they're still in last place, they were getting hot and playing some good baseball.
And Baltimore's not Baltimore's not mathematically eliminated either from the wild card yet.
No, and they have two series to play against the Yankees. So
Hey, Eric. Zach wants to know, did the Royals know they have a game tonight?
Now the season ended 3 weeks ago.
well, I mean, what do you expect when you've got the best pitcher in baseball, Chris Bubich, not pitching?
Don't.
So what?
You're a little too late on that.
Yeah. Dude,
No, I mean, that's just
Deshaun Watson
historical
is probably still on waivers. No, he's out because he was on the PUP list. So he's still not available, my man. And
I'm sure
Ed will
Dylan
now be
Gabriel.
picking him up.
I'm sure Dylan Gabriel's available.
We're talking baseball right now.
You brought up Deshaun Watson.
We're talking. I'm reading a comment here from Michael, and I want to make sure that our fans of the show get their comments read online.
And I just wanted to respond in kind. That's all I was doing.
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Deshaun Kaiser. Anyways,
From Notre Dame.
Zach, I don't have a fantasy trade. Let me take a look. Let's take a pending moves here. Let me take a
which
look.
player is he trying to acquire?
Man, are you out of your mind?
What's it for?
He wants me to give up Puka Nakua for Sam Darnold.
I tried basically an equivalent of that.
No, you
Um,
didn't.
My
Well,
quarterback
yeah,
was
technically
better.
equivalent of like, are you high?
Wait, guys, I know what this is. I know why Zach's doing this. Because, see, Ed, you're against me, and he wants to make sure you have a great quarterback because he's scared of Mocha Magic. He's scared.
Puka Magic?
He sees that 2-0 from a team that probably should not have, didn't even get 100 points last week.
It still got the win.
Still got the win. If that's
What
not
were you on
magic,
90? Were you on 99?
I was on 99.
Unreal. Mocha Magic. I love that name.
It's a fantastic name.
It's a great name.
So the only other thing I want to talk about baseball doesn't really involve a game, but I can't get it out of my head after seeing the video.
Like Kylie
This
Minogue?
No.
I mean, that's another thing.
Ken
but-
Rosenthal.
Ken Rosenthal.
Oh.
He's so full of shit.
What were you expecting? Like, what was worse, the actual event or the non-apology that came with it?
The non-apology.
The
I mean, all he had to do is
non-apology.
at least attempt to put a hand out.
Yeah, like he's just like, oh, he's a nice guy and everything. Listen, dude, the video made you look, showed your true colors, and the fact that you try to go later on and try to say that you apologize, that it's such bullshit.
What do you expect from a Yankees extension?
Oh, he is.
Good point.
Yeah, he is a Yankees extension, Ken Rosenthal.
Yeah. Does
So-
nothing but report positive things about the Yankees. He freaking hates the Blue Jays.
I don't claim him.
Nor do you want to, right? But I'm with you though, producer. Like that was bad all around, right? Like the video was bad, and then the whole apology, fake apology, it just didn't sound right, man. I'm pulling it up right now, Polly.
Well, he does. I'm going to look into the Modesto thing that Joe posted.
All right, I'm gonna put this video. This is from yesterday. Okay, this is for you, Eric.
Oh, has Eric not seen it?
No.
Which one was this?
He was too busy. He was too busy making money at Equity Bank.
This one.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah,
I was just gonna
why do
say,
I
I was
think
like,
they
that's a
don't?
lot of money.
Yeah.
I think it's scheduling headaches for the other teams. And I don't think they put a premium on Europe that the Spanish teams and the Portuguese teams do. I think they kind of take for granted how strong their teams are,
Just for you.
and they
You started, Patrick. Because it's not true. It's not true.
yeah, it is. They said it. I did not.
Oh my god,
They
that's
said-
too
they
good.
said-
Golly, it's not true. Don't believe these.
I don't know what to say, Donnie. I don't know what to say.
I stand by my statement.
All clips can be found in the clips for, by the way. There you go. Great. Thank you for the clips, by the way. And we're on Twitch, guys. This has been great. I am loving the fact that we're on Twitch right now. It's been good stuff. So it went crazy with the soccer talk.
I agree, Joe. What was that Iowa hat?
That was a foam hat
I know why Iowa.
because it's Patrick.
Yep.
Because I can.
Because I can. Yep.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know if it hurts it like all the way, but it definitely gives it a little bit of a tarnish on it just because it was the way that he handled that whole situation. Right.
And then the apology today seemed very dismissive of it.
Right.
Oh, I had to do the interview. I couldn't apologize before I did the interview because I'm on air. Almost like suggesting you guys don't know what it's like to be on air.
Yeah, that just that sounded, very, just
The thing is, if you're on air, that's when you are supposed to like forget everything else, forget all the prim and proper. It's like, oh, dude, I'm sorry, blah blah blah.
just
Yeah,
like
let me help you
posing to give a kid a baseball live on a show, correct?
Baseball he didn't catch.
Exactly. Just like that. Exactly. Just like that. I just
Well,
wanted to
listen.
make sure that we were good.
He is Daddy Warbucks. He can afford to hire a cast.
Oh my god.
Well, that's all for baseball. We're going to talk about. Like I said, we're going to be monitoring. I want to see how far Cleveland ends up making it.
Yeah. So,
Am I hopeful? Yes. Do I think they're gonna make it? No.
listen, Big Christmas is going to lead them back to the playoffs.
We got a brawl. Hang on here.
I'm sorry, what? We got a what?
A ball.
Brawl.
Oh, I heard brawl.
That's just a high school dance.
Yeah, that's nothing. They're okay.
Somebody from Lynchburg, I think, just got tossed.
Yeah.
Who is Lynchburg?
Virgil, is this like fall brawl war games?
Yes, this is exactly fall brawl right now. Too close.
Lynchburg is in white.
I was gonna say
No.
who? They're the
Lynchburg's in the green, and I don't know what happened, but we just struck their guy out to end the inning, and all of a sudden, both benches cleared before I could even see what was going on.
Someone must have said something.
Hey, by the way, Kyle Raleigh has 56 home runs, and he just matched Ken Griffey Jr. So things are getting interesting.
I mean, how many games are left for them? Like they still got 2 weeks.
Yeah, they don't have that much, but
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
I listen. I get that everybody wants Judge to win the MVP, but if Kyle Raleigh goes into, a lot of people want him to, not us. I get it.
About to
A
say.
lot of people want Judge to win MVP, but if Cal Raleigh continues the way that he is, man, I don't know. I'll be hard pressed to be like, oh, he might just get the MVP.
My burner account is right.
I'm sorry. Can't believe they still pitch to the big dumper. Let him. I want him to pitch it because he's going to hurt somebody. And now, right now, Seattle is ahead in the division. I told you guys.
Yep.
Trying to
I'd
tell
love
you.
to see Seattle in the playoffs over the Yankees.
I just want to see Seattle win the division over the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that too. So
Yeah. Shoot, I'd love to see the Astros out of the playoffs too.
Me too. Cleveland
Well,
is fighting hard.
with the way the trend's going, I mean, Houston's playing Texas right now, so one of those two are going to go lower in the end.
Yeah.
We're already ahead of Texas. So
Let me see what the score is to that game right now.
I'm just, man, it's getting interesting. This is why I love this new playoff format. Because
Did you say, sorry, Virgil, you say Texas, Houston?
Yes.
It's 1-0 Houston, bottom three.
Gotcha. Thank you.
But this is why I love the new playoff format. Literally all the way to game 162 counts.
Yeah. So, Dr. Prophet, is Samantha from episode 128/175 a big Astros fan? Or is it more that her dad would go to the games?
Yeah, I mean, she likes them. She's a Royals fan at heart and will follow them. But because her dad at the time, now he's retired, so not going to have the luxury as much anymore to go to a lot of the stuff. So she enjoyed going to the games and kind of follows along with them, but she's Kansas City
Royals.
Royals fan. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Interesting.
So let's move on to college football now.
We did take her to see Ludacris on Friday.
Luda.
There
So
you go.
were you
Your
disturbing the
answer.
peace?
Your answer is
Yeah, and I said
just
that.
right here.
I said that, and Donnie goes, "I don't know what that means."
Exactly.
I don't. I couldn't even name a Ludacris song.
Well, Donnie, use "Ho" is one of the songs.
Yeah. Listen, all you need to do is
User.
all you need to know is word of mouth. That's all you need to know. Yeah.
Luda.
But by the way, can you see Donnie saying we're in the red light district? Yeah. that
Donnie
got
saying that would be so good.
Move, Donnie. Get out the way.
Way.
Get out the way, Donnie. Get out the way.
Move.
Ooh. Get out the way.
Yeah.
And Samantha and Shannon going at it at that concert. They were jamming.
Were
Man,
they?
I love
He was
that.
only on for like an hour, which was really weird that he only was on from like 8 to 9, 10 or so. If it was a
Yeah.
country concert, they would have been on for 3 hours.
Yeah. Well,
So did he
I
get
heard when-
Ludacris up in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
well, no. Donnie always, when someone approaches Donnie's seat, he goes, get back. You don't know me like that. Listen, that's 2 laughs that I've gotten out of Eric Prophet tonight. So I'm pretty
You're
happy.
on a good record right now. So
I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead.
So Ed, I'm going to give you the choice. Do you want to hop into college, or do you want to do something else first?
Give me a second because I really want to show you guys something, and this is something that not a lot of us have done. I have, but I want to give props where props is due. Okay, guys, one of our co-hosts of this show has designed this hat, and I want to make sure that he gets full credit where credit is due. Okay. He designed this absolutely Gwinnett Stripers Solos hat. Okay. He designed it, and I want to make sure that you guys go on their website and get your hat. I'm buying one. I already told the wife that I'm buying it. And so I want to make sure that you guys are taking a look at it because look at that beauty. That was designed by Patrick, the Prospector himself. Just wanted to make sure you guys know that because it's available right now on the Gwinnett Stripers website. So just putting
Appreciate
it out
that.
there, boys. I'm proud of you, bro. That's good
Appreciate
stuff,
that.
man.
Thanks, man. I'm excited that it dropped. Been a long time coming, and so I'm really happy that it's finally out there for everybody to see.
And there goes his signal. See, we give him good stuff, and then now his signal is like, no.
What, my signal's bad again?
It just went off for a second.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming back though.
There you go.
After this question, it is 0.5.
Yeah, let's go a little higher than that. Let's go 1.5.
You think that we should set the line at 1.5 first?
Yeah, 1.5. Let's set it up at 1.5. I think that'll be a good one.
Yeah, Big S said you basically should just buy all of us one of Patrick's hats.
He's not
7.5
even
if
paying
you don't mind.
7
Donnie.
3/8.
7.5, Donnie. Thank you.
He's clapping. He's clapping because he agrees.
Yeah, absolutely. You got it, buddy. Woo!
7 3/8, 7.5, 7 5/8, and Virgil 7 5/8.
3/4.
3/4. Okay, got it, Donnie. Okay, you got him.
There you go, buddy. But yeah, that's a
Like,
beautiful
we're
hat,
eating.
dude. That hat
Thanks,
is
man.
gorgeous, man. It's absolutely a beautiful hat. It looks amazing.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
with that.
it.
'Cause isn't it, is it pink or red underneath?
Yeah, the
Yeah, it's
underbrim.
kind of like a lava red. Yeah, I said it's kind of like a lava red is what it is, and it's
Yeah. The button on top and the touch, and then the new era. If you see it on the new era,
yeah.
it's the same color as the button and the underbrim. That's a nice touch.
Well, it's just
Bro,
it's
you are
just
getting
little-
fed good tonight, bro.
Yeah, this time it was my son.
Oh.
Except, he had the pause on mine because he didn't know, so I know where I stand. And I get it.
I was thinking you were
man.
5/8.
I was.
But I think I've
No, he
sent
said-
hats to pretty much everybody else.
He's
Yeah,
se-
I
he's 7 and
went
3.
up in size. So I was a 7.25.
Yeah. He's 7. Well, Virgil's 7 3/4, but sometimes you can get away with giving him a 7 7/8.
Depends on the hat, but there you go. I
Yep.
will be purchasing this hat, just so you know.
Yeah.
I will be supporting my good friend's design, but I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that you were the one who designed this hat.
Depends on how much
appreciate that, bro.
NAIA knowledge he has in that head, whether it's 7 7/8 or 7 3/4.
Use a bomber clod, yeah. Just
It's really just how I style my hair that day.
yeah. I like it. All right, now I'm done. I apologize, Mr. Producer. The show is yours.
All right, so let's talk about college football, which is going to be a painful subject for probably two people on here, but great for the rest of us. So I got the scores going on here. So which game were you most impressed? Which one do you think was the best game of the week for you guys? And also, which team were you mostly disappointed in that won?
I think Tennessee Georgia was a great game.
I think that ended up being the best game.
Yeah, Tennessee Georgia was
Yeah.
definitely had the best ending, I would say.
I was really frustrated with the result, obviously. Well, I'm sorry. With how the game ended. I can't use results unless I'm talking about soccer, right? Yeah, but I felt bad for the Tennessee kicker. I believe, if I remember correctly, they said that was his first ever attempt to try to win a game either at the end of the fourth quarter or in overtime. And so then but the thing is, I think he had the distance. It's just he hit it wide right. Isn't that right? It was wide right.
Yeah.
So I felt really, really bad for him. And I thought that Georgia got very, very lucky. And then overtime,
Georgia got bailed out.
Georgia got bailed out, and it's a crapshoot in overtime, right? So it's, yeah, I mean, and then Georgia actually benefited from a call. Like I think they hadn't originally called the touchdown, and then they did a review, and then they called it a touchdown to win it for Georgia. So,
yeah, I saw that right at the end.
Yeah, which I guess they could have gotten a field goal and done the same thing, but still,
yeah.
So why are you guys on me about getting food when somebody just like, here, Donnie, want another beer? Did you not see that lady that just brought him another beer?
You're not getting on to about it. You thought it was adorable.
Well, I was going to say, he's Daddy Warbucks.
We're not getting on you about it being a bad thing. I'm getting on you because that's adorable.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
Kissy face, kissy face.
I am paying for these. You're not paying for that.
Oh no, Eric is paying for it one way or another. Don't you worry. It's gonna happen. He's gonna pay for it one way or another.
I almost thought he was slurring his words there. I thought he said, "I'm paying for it."
I'll tell you when I've had enough.
I was happy to see a Delaware UConn. That was a good game. Went all the way to overtime.
Yeah, I caught some of that. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yep, same here. That Clemson Georgia Tech. I'm sorry, Donnie. But that one was
man, the fire drill field goal that they did was
right at the end, just to you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. That one was wild. Sorry, Donnie. I know it hurts to talk about, but
yeah. How long was that field goal? It was what, 53?
50. So his career long was 51.
Okay.
Before that, I think it was a 56.
56.
Yeah. And
he's going into Brandon Aubrey territory, isn't he?
I mean, maybe.
Brandon Aubrey didn't Brandon Aubrey hit a 64-yarder? I mean, I know we're not talking NFL right now, but wasn't it like a 60+ yarder in the game against the Giants?
I don't know.
It was something redonkulous.
I'll say this, and I'm going to give you guys a game, even though the team I picked lost. But that Kent State Buffalo game, the reason why I'm mentioning this game, I feel a little bit better about Kent State. Now they're a lot more competitive than they were last year. Because last year they would have been blown out.
Well, remember, Ed, that was not an outright game. That was a spread game.
It was. True.
You did get that right.
I got it right,
Did
but
they sprinkle some Saban dust on that program?
you know what? The streak continues of the losing, and
I think it ends this year, though.
it will, but it's just, I'm very happy that we were able to at least be competitive, because Buffalo was no slouch of a football club. And I was happy to see that Kent State finally was like, all right, dude, we're out of that damn head coach from like 2 years now, that he's just been absolutely atrocious.
Did Ed just say football club?
He said football club, so Buffalo is a proper club. Yes.
Okay.
I've already told you my prediction. I've already told you my prediction.
Wagon wheel.
That the wagon wheel's coming back to Kent State.
Yeah.
Akron is not a good team, so it'll be a good competitive game.
But for some of there's a certain game I do want to talk about, not really for the game, but more kind of like the person involved in the game and the reaction from the fans about this. Texas versus UTEP. Texas looked pretty lackluster in there, and I don't know. I know on ESPN I got a notification for it. I don't know if you guys did, about the fans booing. Fans booing Manning for having 10 incompletions in a row.
I think they're giving this kid a little too much of a hard time. I think because of his last name, they're building it up to be him, the heir apparent of, like, Eli, and so I just,
if his last name wasn't Manning, there would be no conversation about him right now.
Agreed.
Well, I think the part of me that's like, I don't want to completely put this on media hype, because you guys got to remember he's a 5-star recruit.
Mm-hmm.
So either the situation, he's not a fit at Texas, or someone's going to really have to question the grading of prospects.
I wanted him at Clemson because he had been to the camps there a lot, and he was top of their list. And I mean, he's playing like Cade right now, so he would have fit at Clemson better than Texas.
Could he be transferring at the end of the year if things don't go well at Texas?
The Manning family doesn't do that.
Bullshit. Eli Manning worked his way out of a first draft pick going to San Diego.
Yeah, but that wasn't
draft night.
That wasn't a transfer.
It doesn't matter. He still transferred out. He still, worked his way out of a situation he didn't want to be in.
Unless something happens with the coaching situation, I don't think he transfers out. I don't know if he's even coming out to begin with.
Oh no, he's not coming out this year. He'll be staying one more year. But I see him transferring out of Texas. If things don't go well in Texas, I can see him transferring out. That's just me. That's just my opinion.
Then the other thing we need to talk about, 2 teams lost their head coaches on Saturday.
Oh, who are those teams?
So following a drumming by New Mexico, Deshaun Foster is out at UCLA. And following a even worse beatdown by Old Dominion, Brent Pry is gone from Virginia Tech. Which also means that the portal is now open for those players.
I can't believe Virginia Tech lost to a country group.
So let me get this straight. Let me the rule, because I'm not quite sure on this whole portal thing. Because their head coaches were fired this early on, the players are able to transfer out now.
Yeah, because they're less than 4 games into the season.
They have a 30-day window.
Do you think what's his name transfers out of UCLA?
Nico Iamaleava?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be funny.
It'd be hilarious.
Where would he go?
Kansas.
A JUCO?
He will have to go to like an FCS.
Garbage.
Yeah, Iamaleava is going to go play for.
Maybe Kansas State needs a quarterback because their quarterback is hot garbage. But we have Chris Ballard.
How good are Kansas State this year?
Son. Yeah. Do what, Patrick?
I said, how good are Kansas State this year, Eric?
They're hot garbage.
They're terrible.
They're terrible.
Or to put it this way, from the image I sent, they are in a tier called Oklahoma State.
I wish that was a funny
No,
graphic.
that was a good one.
That was I
That
saw
was
that.
pretty good. I'll give you that. That was good.
I saw that.
By the
It's
way,
like I can't not share this.
Yeah.
Hey,
By the
we'll
way-
take him at Kent.
Eric,
There
I
was lo-
apologize. You need to be able to finish your thought. I apologize for
No,
interrupting.
no, I was just gonna say they're gonna lose to the bye week this week. K-State plays bye week, and so they're gonna lose to go to 1-4 on the season. KU has West Virginia. I was just gonna say after Jalen Daniels graduates this year, then we're gonna have Chris Ballard's son Cole as possible starter because he's the backup right now to Jalen Daniels.
Have you guys seen
Go Pokes.
Go Pokes, who the favorite for the UCLA job is?
I have not.
Who is the favorite?
Someone who is going to be returning. If he takes it, someone who's returning to Power 4 coaching, that would be UNLV's Dan Mullen.
Dan
Really?
Mullen.
Yeah, that name
he
has.
Leaving UNLV?
I was going to say,
Yeah.
he's going to leave UNLV high and dry.
I mean, wouldn't that
what
be like-
coaches haven't done that?
yeah, would that be like the most Dan Mullen thing to do?
Well, yeah. I didn't say I was surprised. I was just like, am I wrong, or wasn't he just? Didn't they give him an avenue back into coaching? And he's
Yeah,
like,
he's only been there for this is his first year
yeah.
back. So yeah.
Well, Beamer's name should be top of the list for Virginia Tech right now too.
Would you
Why
go to
would
South
you leave South
Carolina for
Carolina?
Virginia Tech right now, though?
I wouldn't.
I was going to say, I'm not
Leaving-
asking the Clemson fan. I'm asking like neutral people.
You leaving South Carolina for Virginia Tech? No way.
No,
That's-
I wouldn't.
I mean,
No.
I know there's the connection with his dad, but like, no,
There's
Like,
no
to me,
way
that's a
I
step
would
down
leave
at this point.
South Carolina.
that's a huge.
South Carolina's in a much better position right
Yeah.
now than Virginia Tech.
I know they lost
speaking
to
of South
Vanderbilt, but they did not lose to Old Dominion.
No, speaking of South Carolina, I didn't see a report on Sellers being out, but Vanderbilt really handled them even before he left, even before he got knocked out of that game.
What happened to Mike?
31-7.
He left the game at some point because I thought he was injured, and I'm wondering if I hallucinated that.
How good
I
is
mean,
this
that's
kid,
possible.
Diego Pavia, though?
He's
You
Yeah.
talking about Sellers?
Yeah,
Mike,
Yeah, he got knocked out with a concussion. It didn't even look like a big hit, and he was out of the game. And the kid that came in, I think I texted you guys. He started at Carolina in COVID year. So,
Mike,
Was he hit
he
by a
was actually
tennis
a
ball?
if y'all go back and watch the play, I mean, it's like Dale Earnhardt hitting the wall. It's like, how did he die from that wreck? I mean, it's like he barely got knocked to the ground. I don't even know how he had a concussion.
I mean-
but let alone never come back in the game either. So it was kind of crazy.
Mike is 9'8", so when he falls, maybe it just hits harder.
It doesn't even look like he hit the ground that hard. It really is weird. If you look at find the play, and if you can find the video of it, it does
So-
not look like that big of a hit. I mean, he held the defender had his hands up almost and just
That-
sort of bumped into the ground.
That probably it means that it happened before that play, but that was a play that finished it off. That he probably got hit hard previous play or two, and then that's when he, with that one went out. We have a collection of the best faith healers in South Carolina laying hands on Sellers.
Ed and
And
I
I'll
know
say
that
this. I don't think that Beamer should be considered the Virginia Tech front runner, but his name will come up because of his dad.
Oh, we know, yeah,
Ed and I know how soft Mike is to begin with, though, so
true
it
story.
makes sense.
Very.
But also think about this. Do you want to stay at South Carolina and be a middle to bottom rung SEC team forever? Or do you want to go to Virginia Tech and have a chance to win conference championships in the ACC?
win the conference championship. They're middle bottom rung right now. Like,
But Virginia Tech has been a top tier ACC team in the past and can be with better coaching and a better program. South Carolina is never going to get above the middle of the SEC. Sorry, not happening.
Have you guys just had a 6-run and a 5-run inning?
Yeah, so we had no outs. They walked, we got the bases loaded. They walked 2 in, and we just had a triple to clear the bases. And we had 6 runs in the previous inning, gave up a 2-run home run in top of 6, and we've just put 5 more on the board right now, and we still only have 1 out.
11 runs in 2 innings is crazy.
dang.
Hey, by the way, Phil just said the ACC is bottom middle conference.
Now that's just wrong. But he's a Gamecock, so I don't expect any less.
I mean, he's not lying though.
What'd you call him?
He's a Gamecock.
Gamecock.
You call him a.
He called him a cock.
Hey, F you, Phil. He knows what I mean.
No, we all know what he means.
So, Patrick, what do you think about LSU's performance against Florida?
A good defensive performance, another offensive performance that was shaky at best, but they did what they had to do to win. I mean, you can argue it's not a good Florida team, but at the end of the day, I'm just glad that they got the win. But as I've been saying for a few weeks, they've got to fix some things on offense if they really want to go where they think they can go. So overall, I'm pleased though.
I feel like Nussmeier's way too good of a quarterback to just only put up 20.
Yeah, well,
No.
and the running game didn't really. What do we have? Like one good run, and
Right.
that was toward the end of the game. And yeah, I mean, it was a lot closer than it should have been for LSU being at home. I don't care if it is an SEC game. They should have. It's LSU at night. They should have won by a lot more, but they allowed Florida to stay in the game, and that was dangerous. But at the end of the day, I'm pleased that they got the win.
Can I ask you guys, and not Patrick, this question?
Go ahead.
Is LSU deserving of a number 3 spot in the AP poll?
Don't get me
think
wrong.
they are.
They're an okay team. They have, and I'm not trying to get on a rant about the SEC, but they have the benefit of starting high and not doing anything to fall out of it. But someone will correct. There will be a SEC correction in that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look, there's 11. Is it 9 or I think it's 11 SEC teams in the top 25. That's just like stupid.
Who would you put as number 3?
I don't know, but I mean, they're probably a top 5 or 6 team, but they just don't seem like a number 3 team to me. But they had the benefit of beating a number 4 Clemson, and then they had the benefit of get out. Yeah.
So okay, so I'm gonna read you the top 10 right
they had
now.
a sack fly to score a run before that, and now a home run. But they should be in the top 5 or 6. I don't know if they're number 3.
So here's what we got, right? We got Ohio State, Penn State, LSU, Miami, Georgia, Oregon, Florida State, Texas at number 8, Illinois number 9, and then Texas A&M.
So what would you change in that, Ed?
I don't understand why Oregon dropped.
Well, I mean, Oregon did just play their first FBS team this week.
No, we don't count Oklahoma State.
No, we don't count that.
I got it. Okay, I was just gonna say, okay, so we don't count Oklahoma State.
Look at it this way: as bad as Clemson's been, they basically barely beat a Clemson team that's not even in the top 25 anymore.
But you dropped Oregon and then moved Georgia up, which, by the way, I don't think Georgia should be higher either. And then you got Miami, LSU, Miami, Georgia, Oregon. I just don't agree with LSU being number 3. I don't see it.
So you think Penn State deserves to be 2?
No, either. I don't either. I don't. I'm not,
Well, I mean, look really this week. Although they did eventually blow them out, Ohio State. There was a time in that game that I was thinking, oh my God, Ohio's going to hang with them.
I agree.
Like, they did not look anything what people were expecting. I mean, like I said, the scoreline for that, it was like, 38-9 maybe, but half of those points came in the fourth off of like back-to-back turnovers.
I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I completely agree with you there. Ohio State, I think they're still benefiting from the last 2 previous games, right? Because they won 70-3, and then they won against Texas, which were number 1 at that point. So they get an advantage there. And Texas still hasn't dropped below 8 where they're at right now, and they're 2-1.
Yeah, Texas to me, I still have not seen a good game from Texas yet.
No. I don't know, man. There's something about it that something is not this year. I just don't see these games. And Penn State will autocorrect itself. They're going to lose a game and then drop out of the top 5. That's how Penn State is. right? They get good. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, we forgot. We're middle of the pack team. Again, LSU's, they're 3-0, and 20-7, and then Louisiana Tech. You only scored 23 points against Louisiana Tech, and you barely won against Clemson, which was number 4 at that point. Granted, you won. Hey, kudos to you. Again.
But I haven't been silent about the fact that the offense has struggled. I've said that for weeks.
Oh, I agree with you.
Yeah.
You silent about anything?
So for me, Joe, I would actually flip that and put Miami at 2.
I agree.
They've had the more impressive wins so far, beating 2 ranked opponents in Notre Dame and South Florida.
And handle South Florida.
They did. I had a feeling South Florida was eventually going to run out of steam, and they did.
I would put Miami 2. Drop Penn State to 3, and then move Oregon up to 4. Or keep LSU at 4 and then move Oregon to 5, and then keep it that way. That's just my opinion. I want to know what you guys think.
That's about what I would probably have it as. Definitely Miami 2 for me. I would probably put Oregon 3, honestly.
I agree. I'm not. So you have Ohio State. We have then Miami 2, Oregon 3, Penn State or LSU at that point.
Penn State.
Then LSU at that point.
Yeah.
If we're looking at resume of teams that they've played so far, I put LSU over Penn State.
All right, so we good. Ohio State, Penn State. Ohio State, Miami, LSU. Oregon, LSU, Penn State.
Yeah, that's what mine would be.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't have Penn State up there over LSU because their schedule. We're 3 weeks in. I need to see more.
Yeah.
And we will. Yeah. Conference games are coming up. I need to see more. But yeah, what you just mentioned, I don't hate. I think that's fine for right now. I think that's all right.
What do you think, Patrick?
Did you guys said Ohio State 1, Oregon? You had Miami 2?
Yes.
Or Oregon 2? Yeah.
Miami
2 and then and then
Oregon 3. Oregon, yeah. So Ohio State.
I could jive with that. Because Oregon with what they've done has been even if they haven't been even if it's been FCS teams, then I could jive with that. But I don't think Penn State deserves to be over LSU. That's for sure.
What music do you have playing, Donnie? Rona's getting it. That good of music.
Yeah, that good of music.
You hear that?
No. But we want to know what music it's playing because she's really jamming over there. Never mind. Okay. Anyways, Virgil, back to you.
All right. Other notable games. I don't know if you guys saw the Auburn South Alabama game. That's another one. I'm kind of wondering what Auburn's doing. They had a great win against Baylor, and then I don't know. They were on a pretty big high, and then they seemed to kind of tapered off a little bit. That's one to keep an eye on from that. And I'm sorry, for me, especially as a Big 12 fan, I still cannot get over the run of form that Kansas State is having. I cannot. And Houston beat Colorado, so that's going to start Colorado talk about how much regression they're going to have.
Yeah, they've already been talking about it since the beginning of the season, right? Regression for Colorado.
Right, but it looks like the Big 12 is starting to kind of take shape, where it's going to be Texas Tech, Utah, and Iowa State probably fighting it out.
Yeah. Hey,
who'd you forget?
Kansas State.
No.
Let's see. I said Texas Tech. I said Utah. I said
Houston.
Houston. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Baylor. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just wait.
No. Okay. Just to be serious, I do put Kansas probably in that second tier right there right now. I think they will be in a fight for it. I haven't seen enough from Kansas to make me think that they're going to beat Iowa State or Texas Tech or Utah.
They are favored 10.5 against West Virginia, which is kind of interesting, but they did some things that hurt themselves where they should have beaten Missouri. And they didn't play last week, so it'll be interesting to see now that they start with Big 12 play.
Why this early?
Notre Dame had a bye in week 2. They played one game and then had a bye. I'm like, why? What is the reason? KU week 3, K-State week 4. Like, it's so early. I think a lot of these teams will get a second bye, don't they?
They have to.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure they have
Almost
another.
everybody has two now.
Yeah.
Because NFL only has one. For NFL, Green Bay has a week 5 bye.
You shouldn't start it that early for
week
a
5,
bye,
dude. Because then when you go all the way to week 18 now.
At that point,
17, 18.
you're putting more favoritism to other teams that are later in the season that will get to rest late in the season to push for a playoff.
Well, and the thing is, like, we had a so-called mini bye because we played on Thursday.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to play this weekend, and then we play Cleveland on Sunday. So we had a couple extra days.
That's a win, though. You're good. You're good there. You're fine. You're fine. You're playing Cleveland.
But it's in Cleveland. We haven't been on the road yet.
Yeah, you're fine. You're gonna be fine.
I've played 2 buys in a row.
Yeah,
well, and then we go to Dallas, which we've owned them in Dallas recently. Then we have our bye. Then we play Cincinnati without Joe Burrow. So next 3 games, hopefully, Green Bay will be able to win those. But yeah, see, she knows.
It's not a trap game.
Smart.
It's Cleveland. I would say if it was like a different team, it's Cleveland, not a trap game. Come down. It's not. I'm not a fan of Cleveland.
David Njoku, it's.
No, it ain't happening.
Quinshon
They're already
Judkins.
talking. They're already having talk on NFL in Cleveland about benching Flacco. So we're fine. Hey, really quick, Mr. Producer, going back to NCAA football, can I read off your top 10 FCS college poll?
Go ahead.
So at number 10, we got Lehigh. Number 9, we got UC Davis. Number 8, the Vandals of Idaho. Number 6, well, there's tied for 6, right? 2 of them.
You saved yourself on that.
I did. Rhode Island and Montana State. Okay. Number 5, the Grizzlies of Montana. Then you got number 4, Illinois State. Arlington State is number 3. And then you got South Dakota, North Dakota, 2-1.
Really the big story for this FCS, in my opinion, this year, will Tarleton State break the Dakota stranglehold in the championship game? Just making it at that point.
That would be wild.
Yeah, like I said, that team's they've already beat Army. They beat Army.
They're 4-0, dude.
Every other team that they've played, they've won massively. So
and they're Central. They beat Central Arkansas 56-10. Now they're going to go and play Chattanooga.
Who we?
Tarleton State.
Tarleton, yeah.
So they won against Portland State 42-0. They beat Army 30-27. Mississippi Valley State 59-3. And then they beat Central Arkansas 56-10.
That same Army team that that beat Kansas State.
Same team.
And then Kansas State should have lost to North Dakota.
They should have, really.
They should have.
So they could very easily be 0-4. If this is the year that KU can't beat K-State in the first time in like 16 years, then it's just not going to happen.
That would be wild.
Well, Oklahoma plays Kansas like in November.
Damn it.
In November. Then they've got a bye for Kansas State. I'm hoping, as much as morbid as it is, I want both teams winless at that point. Make that the pillow fight of the year in the Big 12. That game used to decide who would
pillow
make
fight. That's hilarious.
Game, and now it just be that.
We went 128, 175. Shannon and I went. When was it? 2-3 years ago in Manhattan, Oklahoma State was undefeated. I think, at the time, or ranked pretty high, and absolutely got demolished, like 50 something to 7. She's yelling at me to shut up right now. She said, "Stop it. Quit. Yeah, quit yelling." She's in the bathroom yelling at me. Samantha was happy, but Shannon was definitely not. That was the most brutal game. You guys were ranked super high, I think undefeated, and just laid an absolute egg. We went to that game in Manhattan.
That had to be 2023 because that was after the double overtime loss to TCU, and then they got completely dog walked the next week.
Come on, Cleveland. What the?
Yeah, she's just ignoring me now. But yeah, it was not pretty. And I had a couple DraftKings bets on that, and I was angry at the way that Oklahoma State was playing. Not because of the game itself, but because of how the bets were panning out.
Yeah, I remember where I was at that game. I still remember the complete dismay about it.
Yep, we were there in person. First time I've been to Manhattan, and I wouldn't have worn purple. I probably was wearing orange if I had to guess, or maybe I was just neutral. But see, yeah,
I believe that.
Yeah,
we believe that, Shannon.
But that's because my bets didn't win, and I'm like, "What is your team doing? What are?" So yeah, I was more mad at the team for losing my bets than anything.
Oh, we haven't talked about Texas A&M Notre Dame yet.
True story.
Good job, Patrick, on that mute.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Okay, where should we start? Chris Ash is what, Patrick? Terrible. Absolutely
What?
terrible.
Chris Ash?
Yeah. Terrible.
Just absolute terrible.
The defense gave up 41 points.
Look, I'm Gundy.
41 points, right? They score 40. You're going to win a lot of your football games scoring 40 points. Offense looked a lot better than they did against Miami. There were still a few bad decisions by CJ Carr, but overall, he didn't look too bad. They finally got the run game going with Jadarian Price, Jeremiah Love. Love had a really good he ran out in the kind of did a wheel route and caught a one-handed pass and went and scored. But let's go ahead and let's just talk about the blatant hold that they didn't call on fourth down. They had 11 yards to go. 11 yards to go, fourth down. Yeah, I would kick him off too with that. I don't know what you're talking about. 11 yards to go. Somebody said on Twitter, you get 3 points in college wrestling for that type of takedown, and they don't call it. Terry McCauley, a professional referee in the NFL, said on Twitter that was the most egregious. I can't even say the word. Egregious. Yeah, that word.
Usually it's me screwing up words, so I'll
egregious call.
So what was that? Egregious? Is that what you were trying to say?
Granted, the game can't come down to one play, but that would have backed them up to make it fourth down and goal from the 21. And so they still could have gotten it, but there's only 13 seconds left. But you got to get better defense than that. Now, a lot of people are complaining because they're still ranked. Yes, and they haven't won yet. They're 0-2, but they lost to the number, 3? Is Miami 3 right now? And A&M 10, so 2 top 10 teams. So it's not like they've lost to any Northern Illinois. So last year at 1-1 beating A&M and losing Northern Illinois, they said they were in a worse spot than they are now. Now they're going to have to run the table. If they can go 10-2, then they would have a chance to maybe make the playoff at like a lower seed. But they have Purdue this week. They're 26.5-point favorites, but I still need to see more. But man, that we're used to where we had Al Golden. His defense didn't give up more than 40 points at any game he coached at Notre Dame. They gave up 41 to A&M. A&M's a like I said, top 10 team, but they should have won that game. They got to get better on defense. For whatever reason, their defensive backs are bad. I can't stand when they throw the ball right into the defender's hand and they just drop it. My brother and I say all the time, that's why you're not a wide receiver, and that's why you're on defense, because you can't catch the ball. Like there's multiple times they should have had an interception and just drop the pass, and frustrating, but we'll see. obviously can't lose anymore. Oh yeah. So Samantha sends a text every morning to Zach, Shannon, and myself, and it's the word of the day, and it's like these big words like egregious and stuff, and then wants Zach to use it in a sentence. And
I like it. Send me that text message, Eric. I'll love that.
Say, put Ed in that chat and add him to it so he can get the word of the day.
That'd be awesome.
Today,
try to use it on the show
the
too.
Word of the day today. It was debunk, but nobody responded and put anything. Yesterday was askance, which is in a way that shows a lack of trust or approval with the side glance.
It's every time I look at the Cleveland Browns.
And then there was perpetuity.
Perpetuity and you know,
consummate.
Consummate professional.
Flummox.
Aaron gets flummoxed every time we talk about Notre Dame.
So,
zoomorphic.
What? That's good. Flummox. There you go.
Brio.
Rio.
So yeah, we get a word of the day. Insinuate. I insinuate a lot of stuff to my wife, and she just ignores me. So
same here.
Yeah,
it's usually how that goes.
Hey, she wants the girl, not me. So
it must leave you very flummoxed.
How is that working?
Yeah, I don't know. Ask her, not me.
Leave you very flummoxed.
This is all egregious to me.
Look at, we're using all these big words already. Oh my God, there you go, Cleveland. Let's go, baby.
What can
63
I say?
now.
It's a very cromulent word. So that's it for college. I really got nothing else unless
you deserve a lot of approbation for that. You deserve a lot of approbation.
Now, of course, there's one game I did forget to talk about, and I know everyone's dying to know, so I'll go ahead and talk about this one. Yes, Mercer did win by 1 point against the Wofford Terriers.
I saw that.
So that is it for college talk.
And by the way, just so you know, Division 3, Mount Union, we were talking about Mount Union.
Yes.
They're number 2 right now. Again, right behind North Central College.
Yeah, North Central's been part of the last 3 Division 3 finals. So,
and John Hopkins is number 3.
Yeah, and remember they're playing number 5 Susquehanna.
That is correct.
So that'll be fun.
Eric, pay attention.
We may be picking this game.
Pay attention, Eric.
Well, he's looking up analysis of that game because he loves that division of football.
Speaking of division of football that Eric does like, let's talk about NFL. So I'm going to go ahead and ask the question: are the Arizona Cardinals the worst 2-0 team right now in the league?
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Jonathan Gannon is still terrible.
That was a that game with Carolina was something. I don't even know how to put that.
Well, listen, the quarterback is absolute trash. Let's be honest.
And Hunter Renfrow had a day too, man. Hunter Renfrow was good.
Had a day. Hubbard had a day.
Go Pokes.
I mean, they would do well. And I said, Kyler did not have a bad day for the first 3 quarters. And then it all just kind of went to
Kyler Murray. He needs to go away. He needs to be a backup somewhere in the AFL or Arena League.
Didn't Kyler Murray sign with Mocha Magic?
Yeah, I mean, like, you're acting like he's terrible. He's won me 2 games. I don't see what you're complaining about.
Well, you want to know why?
Just hold on to him. Just hold on to him. See how he does for you. Later on in the season.
He won you 2 games because he won you 2 games because you're the coach and not Jonathan Gannon. Jonathan Gannon's terrible.
When does Call of Duty 7 come out?
It's coming out. They already got the release date coming. I think it's October.
So, Virgil, when that date drops, drop him and pick up a new quarterback because he'll suck after that.
It's the way it goes. By the way, very idiot of himself. He put a picture of him in a Michael Vick jersey and then a dog, and then did some photo shoot with that. Kyler Murray, that's your quarterback, buddy.
I'm only paying him to win games. That's it.
Okay. He's not losing them for right now. So, yeah. By the way,
Donnie takes my team.
I've officially put the Cleveland Browns on suspension list for Ed for the rest of the year.
So can I do a wheel for you to have a new team?
No, I already picked the team.
Oh, that's right. You did already pick the team. I forgot that.
We talked about this. I already picked my team.
Virgil, how are you feeling about your beloved LA Valiant Virgils?
I mean, better performance compared to last week. But I mean, they was just the Titans. So jury's still out for me.
I'll say this. I know they're 0-2. The Panthers don't look bad, man. They're actually competing in games, so which is I'm very happy to see.
But they played Jacksonville and Arizona, though.
True
so
story. That's
slow
also
down
true.
a little bit.
Yeah, let's just slow it down. But compared to last season, not bad.
You can't get a lot worse than last season. It's possible, but not too.
Can I give you the 2025 Cleveland Browns?
Well, no, I'm just saying for themselves. Like they
I'm
can't
being
get
hard.
much worse than.
True. I'm being harsh on the Cleveland Browns. Honestly, they've been able to score. It's just they've been able to. No, the defense has been playing really good. It just can't score. That's the problem.
So see, you're just going to shut down the Packers' offense on Sunday.
Okay. So.
But see, I don't feel like Cleveland's the worst 0-2 team.
They're not. They're not.
Especially when you got
Probably Kansas City, if I had to guess.
I was gonna say Miami, but yeah, sure, we'll go Kansas City.
Yeah, let's go with Miami.
Miami.
That's a dumpster fire in Miami.
Jesus,
speaking of
it's
which,
so bad.
There's a pick we need to make with them in it.
Oh yeah, I've already got that prepared on the spreadsheet. So once we're done with our talk about the games, we will get to that.
Yeah. And by the way, shout out to the Falcons for going into Minnesota and winning. I know JJ McCarthy was terrible, but still
And injured.
Well, still to go in and get the win with a kicker that you only just signed, or I think you only signed him after the game when he actually met his teammate, John Parker Romo.
They need Atlanta needs to get back the original kicker.
It took me a second. I just realized that Cincinnati beat the Florida Fighting Donnies. I'm like, what does that say?
I was so hoping somebody was going to catch that. Thank you. I
It
appreciate
took me a
that.
second. I was about to ask, and I was like, I know what that is. Props to I like the ticker at the bottom with all these scores for college.
Thank you for
Did y'all
that.
see that Sellers? Did y'all see that Sellers was at that game?
There it is.
I
Right
did.
there. Yeah.
I
He was
did.
with someone, and I said, "Who was that?" He said, "Oh, a friend that's a Cleveland Browns fan that hates Cincinnati." There's that score right there. FFD.
Speaking of the Florida Fighting Donnies, Donnie, what's going on with Liam Cohen trying to get in a fight with Trevor Lawrence?
I only follow the Panthers, so I have no idea.
Did you see Trevor? He just
I
goes.
was like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off, dude. Get out.
Hold on.
Talk about someone who like didn't want to be the head coach there, then got the head coaching job, and like no one wants him there.
Duval. Hey, right here. Here's the score. Look at that score right there. 52 points. Congratulations, Chicago, giving up 52 points. The new kid that just started at work's a Bears fan, and I'm like, dude, your team sucks. Give up 52 points.
Yeah. Do you think Ben Johnson
Hey,
wants
who
to go
they
back
play?
to Detroit yet?
Who they play?
Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Detroit had an axe to grind, dude. They were like,
Well, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
do you think Ben Johnson's missing Detroit yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Who's in a better position? The head coach of the New York Jets or the head coach of the Chicago Bears?
Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, I think Aaron Glenn is a much better position right
I
now.
agree with that.
Which is really sad to say when he's coaching the New York Jets, but that's how terrible the Chicago Bears are.
And Fields is in a concussion protocol. So there's that.
And by the way, how many I'm glad you brought that up. Does Tyrod Taylor have more lives than a cat?
He always does. He's always been like that.
I mean,
Between him
he
and
always ends up in
Bridgewater,
he always ends up in situations where like Tyrod Taylor starts 4 to 5 games a season.
between him and Bridgewater are the two players that you always see that somehow they start some games sometime in the season. Always.
This is an honest question, Ed. I'm not really trying to joke with you about this. Didn't Tyrod Taylor play for the Browns?
He did. No,
Okay.
actually, he didn't. Technically, he didn't because he was going to start, and he got his lung punctured while
that's
he was
right.
with the team and
That's
never
right.
got to start the game.
That's right.
He went to the doctor and told them, right here,
Yeah.
hurry up.
That's why he never pops up on one of those lists that I was hoping he would.
He does
pop up
not
on.
because, he was injured. He was
Yeah.
going to start. He got injured.
Good
So
point.
there's that.
Man, I forgot about that one.
You're welcome on a good trivia game. By the way, we gave Eric and I gave you guys during the episode a trivia question there for you guys. I haven't seen any answers yet, but I like the trivia one. If you want to know what the trivia is, make sure to go to the DHC Sports Show or DHC podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcast, and make sure you listen to that episode. 5 questions with Eric Prophet.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. I have a remark on that.
Man, I gotta go listen to that episode. This is like a must-see episode.
It's a good
Must
episode.
listen.
It's absolutely must listen, see, whatever. Both.
Must see, must listen. So if you want to see my reaction as he's telling me these news, go on YouTube and watch it. So
I wish there was a camera in my truck last night when I was listening to that. 'Cause that would have been a great video too.
Oh my god.
Record reaction. Like just put together a collection of like the collective reactions to apparently something really exclusive that Eric dropped on the 5 questions.
Yeah, I have 4 wives.
Mhm.
Little
I
secret.
absolutely love that 4 of us know what it is and one of us does not.
It's awesome.
Listen, I don't have the money to be able to figure it out before everybody else, Donnie. I'm sorry. I've
It's
got
just-
Walmart
hey,
internet. I'm poor. So
You got a phone, don't you? You got the podcast right there when you driving to work or back. Oh, which truck, the Lamborghini truck or the Cyber truck, Donnie?
man, I love this chat.
I would not do a Cybertruck.
Thank God. I mean, either that thing is ugly as hell. Hey, which team
The
that
Bentley's
is
getting shined as
2-0
we
right
speak.
now
So
you think will stay at top of their division?
which 2-0
Which-
team?
Which 2-0
Which
team?
2-0 team?
Like how far, like for the rest of the year, or what?
Yeah, they're not going to relinquish the position because you got the Buffalo Bills, you got the Cincinnati Bengals, you got the Indianapolis Colts, the Los Angeles Chargers, the Philadelphia Eagles, Green Bay Packers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the San Francisco 49ers.
The Bills for me.
That's close between the Bills and the Eagles, but probably Bills.
I'd throw the Packers in there.
Honestly, I would say the Colts.
Really?
Houston's already
Well,
0-2, and they have
That division, yeah.
really flattened those games. I honestly, unless
Yeah, if you're
Jacksonville
playing in a crap
comes out with
division.
a run, I think the Colts are probably going to stay if they keep playing the way they do. I mean, it had to take a penalty to beat Denver, but still, Denver was probably one of the better teams in the league, and
Nothing
Colts
like
were
coaching
still-
your way into a 60-yard field goal situation, right?
exactly, Colts hung with them, and not only hung with them, they beat them. So,
Can I give you another team?
I'll say the Colts. What?
The Bucks.
God, your love affair with Baker Mayfield, I swear.
They won, but they didn't look great. They only won by 1 against Houston.
They still beat Houston. Houston's
mean,
not.
Unless the Panthers can turn it around, you're probably right in that division. Well, I don't know. The Falcons are pretty good too. So
Falcons
I
are
don't know if I'd go
1-1.
with yeah, but I don't know, which means that Tampa might not stay in first place in that division.
Yeah.
Because they lost to Tampa, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
did. But
And see,
remember,
I think
Donnie's a Michael Penix apologist, so
Detroit will be
Big Penix
better. I mean, obviously, it was just against Chicago, but
Right.
I think they'll be better. But the advantage for Green Bay is that they've already beat them one of the 2 matchups they're going to have. So, yeah, I mean, hopeful that Green Bay will take the division back, but
That's a
it'll
tough
be-
division.
yeah,
Minnesota, Pack, and Green Bay, Detroit.
because I'm pretty sure we go to Detroit on Thanksgiving Day.
Woo!
couple was it 2 years ago? We went there and just blew them out in Detroit. So on Thanksgiving Day, so it was a wonderful Thanksgiving. So hopefully that'll happen again. So I'll be curious to see how that plays out. So I think Detroit won't be as good as they were last year, but I think they'll figure some things out. But at this point, I still think Green Bay could win because at this point, with McCarthy being out for a while, they're not going to be very good. And Chicago sucks. So I think Green Bay will in that division.
Yeah, I think we got some good ones that could. I don't. Yeah, Houston is not. It's Tennessee's. It's going to be bad. The Jaguars are going to be bad.
Did anybody say anything about the AFC West with LA? They're 2-0, aren't they?
I don't think anyone's going to touch that one.
You got the Chargers, Raiders, Broncos, and Chiefs.
So
Chargers look good, man.
What they're 2-0, but then Broncos are made field goal or missed field goal away. Penalty made field goal from being 2-0.
Yeah. Did you see where Sean Payton took the blame?
That's why I didn't mention them, Joe.
Yeah. Did you see where Sean Payton took the blame for that call? Because that play was designed for a shorter field goal, not for a 60-yard field goal, but then they called it anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah. He went on his radio. He went on a radio show today and said that. So
Cleveland just beat Detroit. Just want you guys to know that in extras.
So NFL East, do we feel confident about the Eagles?
Yeah, because I don't.
Yeah. The
Dallas.
Eagles have not been that great the first couple weeks, though.
No,
I don't believe in the Cowboys.
never.
I don't believe in the Giants. It could be between Washington and Commanders, but it's Philly's division to lose, honestly.
Well,
Funny enough, out of all the teams listed, the Giants probably had one of the better performances and still lost. But
They're 0-2.
yeah,
They should have lost. They should have won against New York against Dallas.
yeah.
Jaden Daniels is hurt though. They don't know the severity of it, but
Yeah, he's
hurt,
going to be out a couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's week to week at this point.
And then
Why would you bring in sorry, I'm interrupting real quick. Why would you bring in a pitcher that's 0-2 with a 4.3 ERA when you're up 9 runs and he's just giving up 4?
Yeah, that's a
because
question.
you're up 9 runs?
That sounds like a question I would ask.
That sounds like a certain Wichita State pitcher you talk about.
Not with us anymore.
Come on,
That's
Minnesota.
with the Duke.
Let's go, Minnesota.
Telling you, he's going to be first team All ACC. Probably relief pitcher. I don't know if he'll be starter, but
Go ahead and just call it a super regional MVP.
dude, if he does,
You will be the first person. I won't even text. I will call you about that because it's like,
Which person is this?
was it Caleb Anderson? Is that his name?
yes.
Yeah, it's a. When I was at Wichita State for the baseball game against UAB, Eric was griping about this one pitcher about how bad he is, and
He's always griping about somebody.
But he really was like the other guys. He tells me, he's like, okay, this guy's good, so and so. He did not say one good thing about this pitcher, and every time he's up and he does something terrible, Eric has to let me know.
Did he say, "Good grief"?
He said this guy.
This
And I keep
guy.
on asking, I was like, does he have blackmail on the coach? Is he like the coach's son or illegitimate son I don't know about?
Probably.
Yeah.
I like it when he starts done and he goes, "Come on."
But luckily, he is transferred and he is at Duke now, so it's Duke's problem, not ours.
Hey, Chiefs are already exposed. Mahomes looks like a game manager and not the offensive force everyone assumed he'd be. I told you guys the first game, he didn't look right when we were watching, like when the first season started. He just did not look right. He always looks like he's walking with a stick up, you know what?
So let's talk about
time.
this because this is the one that I said earlier that when we get to this that I want to talk about. So
Yeah.
first of all, Travis has a ball in his hands that he
Should catch.
essentially fumbled it, but it was in the air and it got picked off of the end zone. And they took it back to like the 50. Chiefs were down 20-10 with 7 minutes left on their own 35-ish, they punted. Right. You're on your own 35-ish. You punt the ball away typically, but you're down 10 with only 7 minutes left. They didn't get the ball back until like 3 something left. They did have a huge bomb to Tyquan Thornton to get him within 3, but then they only had the one timeout left because they had to burn a couple. And so they had no other choice but to kick an onside and didn't get it. And then because they just had the 2-minute warning, they basically were able to run out the clock after picking up a first down with Saquon.
Which, by the way, they tried to give them a penalty, but they were like, no, we declined that penalty. We don't want it.
Well, the Chiefs now were thinking wide, and I don't know what side they were on, but I'm assuming they were on the side of we're fine with the tush push. They had that where the guards false started and they didn't call it. And that's how they're getting an advantage because they're jumping before everybody else just quick enough and they're not calling it. And they said it's impossible to defend when the guards get off the ball before anybody else, before the ball's even snapped.
Yes and no, because at the same time, though, Kansas City was lined up in the neutral zone at the same time.
Yeah. Well, Green Bay tried to tell them to ban it and nobody wanted to listen. So for those that are mad that it's happening now,
I'm not mad it's happening.
That's not on us. We tried to ban it. So
I am not mad that they didn't ban it. I am actually happy that they kept it.
But back to so at 4th and 7, yeah, you're on your own 35, 30, whatever. You're down 10. You know you're not going to get the ball back a couple different times to be able to tie it or take the lead. You have got to go for it on 4th down. And they punted the ball away. And then
they don't have the killer instinct that they did last year or the year before. They just they look off.
We get a lot of local Kansas City radio here, and they were talking about their offense is just not, something's wrong because with the Super Bowl, they've lost 3 games in a row now, including the Super Bowl last year and the first 2 this year. Mahomes has never lost 3 in a row.
So the Chiefs were actually for the ban. And then also, I think it's easily explained why they're playing the way they are. Someone should not have gotten engaged.
Okay, calm the hell down.
I'm making this happen. This is the whole reason.
Okay, conspiracy theory. Okay.
Tyquan Thornton got engaged?
You found out. He was trying to
I thought it was Rashee Rice.
Listen here, Stadium Food Girl. Calm the hell down.
I'm surprised we did not hear from her about them winning and then losing that game against Patrick.
I haven't heard a word.
You should text her and be like, Val, what about that?
How about them Broncos?
Thought you guys won that game. What happened? Didn't you win and then you lost?
We'll see what happened was Green Bay might actually be the best team in the NFC. Their win versus Washington show. They're for real. Listen, Green Bay is we talked about this. They're actually a really good team.
Packers defense.
Yeah, they've got probably one of the best defenses in the NFL, if not especially the NFC. And their
shout out
offense
to
is
Jeff
pretty
Halflin,
solid.
by the way. Boston College's own Jeff
Halfley.
Yeah.
One of the unfortunate things is that Jaden Reed broke his collarbone, so he'll be out probably 6 weeks or longer. However, they are pretty stacked at wide receiver. And with Matthew Golden, he hadn't done a lot yet. They tried a deep ball to him and he overthrew him, but I think they'll get on a better page. You got Romeo Dobbs, you got Malik Heath. So they're pretty deep at wide receiver. Now, I think Jaden Reed was probably the best receiver out of any of them. So that'll kind of hurt a little bit, but I think they have enough defense now that they'll be able to carry them. And with the run game and with Love, I think they'll be fine, but it did kind of suck that he broke his collarbone. Will be out for probably 4 to 6 weeks or longer. And he caught the touchdown too on that play, but they called it back because of holding.
Yeah, I saw that.
Now, what do you think of Matthew Golden so far, Eric?
He hasn't shown a lot yet, but he's only played 2 games, obviously. So with I'm thinking he needs more time, more reps and stuff with Love. But yeah, they tried a deep ball to him that Love overthrew him. He's had a few little catches here and there. He'll get better since he's only played 2 games. So Devontae Adams, I remember him when he was in his first season or 2 with Green Bay. He was not good at all. And then he became
another one.
Yeah, became the best receiver in the league at that point, was the top 2 receiver in the league in his late years before he moved on to other teams when he went out to like Vegas and everything. But yeah, it's still early, so I'm not super worried about it. He hasn't done a whole lot yet to really say, "Ooh, he's like a rookie of the year candidate." But
so who's the number one? And I'm talking about not just at the wide receiver position, but really any position on the field. Who's the number one target right now? Would you say it's like Tucker Kraft?
Oh yeah, for sure, Tucker Kraft. Yeah, and he's been fine, but he's so far had a breakout. This last game against Washington had a really big breakout. Had like 100 and some receiving yards and a touchdown. And that's kind of surprising because I thought was more of the number 2 tight end behind Luke Musgrave, but Musgrave's been hurt.
I was going to say he was sharing snaps with Musgrave last year.
But Musgrave's back this year. He's caught only a couple passes, and I don't think Musgrave's going to be as big as what they think he could have been, as high as they drafted him. Yeah, we already knew that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Tucker Kraft will help not only with the receiving game, but yeah, as the tight end. Now, obviously, they're going to start probably doing more zone or double teams on Kraft, but then that I think is going to open up more of the receivers, and hopefully some of them, like Matthew Golden, will be able to step up once they start defending Kraft a little bit more.
Well, Romeo Dobbs and then Christian Watson as well.
Yeah, Watson's not back yet. He will be at some point this season. I think he'll probably be back, and Jaden Reed will kind of come back. So once they get both of those guys on the field, I think the offense will get even better. But yeah, with that defense, obviously people say defense can win championships, and they're playing pretty well right now. So
yeah,
because if they try to double team Micah, then they'll leave open Rashawn Gary. And then if they double team Gary, then you got Parsons wide open to go in for a sack.
And doesn't Parsons already have 1.5 sacks already?
Yeah, he got 1 game 1 and had a half sack this last game. So yeah.
The Bills are pretending to be contenders. They're just lucky. Jolly, I got to disagree with you on that.
No. I can't.
The Bills are just good. Like Josh Allen is like on another level for me.
They said today he's going to wear a clear visor because he got punched in the nose and was out after like the first series or 2.
Yeah, and then he came right back.
Wow.
He was bleeding, so they said he's going to wear, at least for a game or 2, he's going to wear a clear visor, which will be interesting to see. I know some people wear those, but just to see him.
Yeah, but see, to me, Keon Coleman's starting to look like a number 1 receiver and like one of Josh Allen's main targets. But then you've got, Khalil Shakir, who barely ever drops a pass. James Cook is playing angry because he wants that new contract. So John, I've got to disagree. I mean, I don't think it's late game luck when you're blowing out people or you're coming back against the Ravens. They didn't dominate the Ravens, but no one's going to dominate the Ravens.
The Ravens are going to dominate themselves. The Ravens are going to find ways to lose games. It's just that's
they found
who
a
they
way
are.
to win. You can make up how they did it, but
yeah, exactly.
In previous years, they don't win that game.
I don't think that the late game against the Ravens was luck. I think that was late game dominance by them.
Yeah.
The Ravens are not good. I'm sorry.
But
I'm not gonna.
Well, and the Bills don't really have a stud number 1 receiver. I mean, they kind of abandoned that principle when they got rid of who's that guy? The
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs. Thank you. Whenever they got rid of Stephon Diggs, that's when they kind of got rid of that undisputed number 1. Like I said, Keon Coleman has started to look like that, but he's still young and he's still working his way in, and they're still building that chemistry. But
hey, where is Stephon Diggs right now?
Let's see, the Patriots,
New England.
He's not going to do good there.
But if you look at the Bills now, look at the Bills remind me of the structurally, like they don't have a big name receiver. They don't have a lot of big name guys other than the quarterback. It's kind of like the Chiefs a few years ago. I mean, Mahomes has worked with a lot of lesser named people and spread the ball around. Not really had. He's had a few okay running backs, and they got a better running back in James Cook than the Chiefs have had in a while. They maybe don't have the tight end, but it's very reminiscent. I mean, it's like they've structured their style like to the Chiefs a little bit.
Yeah. Ever since his injury in Kansas City, Isaiah Pacheco is not looking the same.
Yeah.
Well, they drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire really high out of LSU, and he did nothing.
He didn't do
He was
shit.
awful. He was.
And they brought Kareem Hunt back.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
wondering how many of the what the
Well, and Kareem is getting not equal carries. I mean, but Kareem is still getting his share of the load, even with Isaiah Pacheco back healthy.
right.
They are using him on 3rd and 4th down short yards because they went for it on, and I think that's the drive that Kelsey fumbled it up into an interception where it was 4th down. They could have taken the field goal. Instead, they went for it on Philadelphia's 15 or whatever and used Hunt as kind of a fullback to gain that 1 yard they needed, got the first down. And then as they were about ready to score, that's when Kelsey kind of bobbled it and it got intercepted. So if they would have taken the points there, because then that swung the other way and Philadelphia went down and scored. So, but yeah, they're using Hunt a lot as kind of a fullback almost because he's so big and can pick up a first down.
Is he the goal line back as well, or is that still Pacheco?
I mean, they haven't really got to the goal line much, so
Fair.
it's kind of hard to say.
We'll see when they get there. Are there any take? Do you guys have any? I'm sorry, Patrick. Do you have anything else?
No, I've already said too much, so we'll go on.
I was just going to say real quick. So they were talking about the Chiefs. It's taken them in both games to like the 27-minute mark, the second game or this last game, and then like the 38-minute mark or something to score a touchdown. Like they're not scoring. They haven't scored in the first quarter at all. And they said
looking good.
Yeah. But it's the Chiefs. They've always, I mean, last year we didn't think they were good at times, and then they made the Super Bowl. So
true. I'll give you that.
We'll see. We'll see how it plays out because Rashee Rice is out. Xavier Worthy, once they come back, the offense will probably start looking a little bit better. Yeah. That defense, though, it's been decent at times, but it's not that great right now.
Is Xavier Worthy going to stay out of the way of Travis Kelce?
We'll see. Once he comes back, we'll see.
I don't think there's going to be any crossing routes for a while.
Oof. Talk about a poor boy to get injured.
Another game I want to bring up. I was going to see if you guys have any takeaways from this one. Seattle and Pittsburgh. The score kind of surprised me a little bit, so I wasn't sure what. I know how Ed feels, but
because
why is Donnie waving the terrible towel?
Starter?
Why is Donnie waving the terrible towel right now?
Because he was excited that Pittsburgh lost.
Pittsburgh lost? Is that what he was doing?
I tried to tell Mike that Pittsburgh was not going to win.
Why isn't he on here? Because he's ashamed?
He was on here earlier, wasn't he on?
No.
I don't think so. I haven't seen Terry either. I'm surprised he hasn't said anything to me.
But I try to tell you guys that Pittsburgh was not going to win. Pittsburgh got lucky against New York. New York beat themselves. Excuse me. So they should be 0-2 right now.
Yeah, that is true. They did. New York Jets actually looked decent against them, and then they kind of fell apart after that.
True.
So we do have a game to pick. So let me go ahead.
I was just going to say what my answer is because it should be a resounding, but I'll let you say.
If anybody has to think about this one, then I'm really concerned about you guys.
Well, Donnie will.
Okay. Dolphins versus Bills. Bills are 11.5 favorite. Over under is 49.5. And Buffalo has 75.2% on the predictor.
That's it?
I
would think it'd be like 93%.
Give
me the Bills.
Yeah. Wait. Read those numbers again.
Spread is Buffalo by 11.5. Over under is 49.5. Predictor is 75.2% for Buffalo.
Why are we even picking this game?
Remember that
NFL game.
remember was it last year that there were some games that we said not only will they hit the over by themselves and they'll cover the spread. Remember that?
Yeah,
That's going to be this one. They're going to
that was
they're
a
gonna
Detroit game last year.
They're
Well,
going to
no,
get
well,
over 50
yeah.
themselves and cover the 11.5.
Well, and ironically, we called one with Miami last year, except it was Miami winning. I think that
Right.
I think there was one even early in the season last year where that involved Miami. I remember the other one with
So
Troy.
if you're listening, I hope you guys enjoy the 20-10 game between the two.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
It's going to happen just because it's a Thursday night game, and Miami's going to be like, "Oh, this game
23 to 20," or how about 7-3?
So is anybody going to make a case for Miami?
No, we're not going to make a case for Miami now.
I can make a case for Miami to lose.
Buffalo.
If even Donnie's decisive on it, then it's going to be a blowout.
Let me ask you this. Okay, so let's say that more likely than not, Miami's going to lose this game against Buffalo, right? We can say that, right?
Yeah.
How long of a leash does Tua have, or McCarthy?
I don't feel like
McDaniels, sorry, not McCarthy. McDaniels.
McDaniels is
Did Mike McCarthy come back into football and take the Dolphins job?
Yes.
No, Nick McCarthy did.
McDaniels. So how long of a leash does Tua have, or McDaniels? Who goes first?
McDaniels goes before Tua.
Yeah.
I think he's going to ride or die with him. That's a hill he's going to die on.
Who they go with, though?
If for any reason the contract that Tua has, McDaniels goes first.
But haven't the other teams have proven that you can just get rid of that big contract? Look at what happened with Denver when Denver got rid of Russell Wilson. They ate that, and then now look at them with Bo Nix. So why can't Miami do the same? And listen, I've been a Tua apologist for a while. I believe that Tua was always a good quarterback. I just don't, honestly, I think that last concussion got him good, man. I think that one got him good.
Well, I think the lack of a connection with Tyreek Hill also doesn't help.
Well, Tyreek Hill is an idiot.
Hey, Donnie, that hitter that's up, or was just up, Nolan Schubart for the Lynchburg Hillcats. He played at Oklahoma State, and Zach got his autograph.
Go ahead, Patrick.
Go Pokes.
You're welcome. But yeah, Schubert.
We just struck him out. We got two strikes on this guy. 3-2 count right now.
15-9. Where's your guys' pitching?
I told you what we brought in relief. Like, come on, our relief pitching is what's killing us right now.
Why is Chris Bubich not on a rehab assignment?
The biggest the Dolphins offense with or without Tyreek Hill is paper thin.
Everybody's talking about him going back to Kansas City. Is that going to make Kansas City worth anything? Because I think Tyreek's kind of...
Look what they did without him. Like, literally, the year after he left.
They won the Super Bowl, right? Like, and they went back to the Super Bowl. Granted, they lost, but I don't think they won Tyreek Hill in Kansas City. Kansas City has enough problems already as it is to bring in Tyreek Hill.
Are you guys familiar with the term addition by subtraction?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That applies in this case.
Get him out. Just keep him out. Nobody's gonna want Tyreek Hill right now. Also, I'm good. If I'm Kansas City, I'm not picking up the phone to pick up Tyreek Hill unless there's a big injury and now you need a wide receiver.
Don't they kind of already have a big injury?
Yeah, and that should tell you right there that they don't want Tyreek Hill because they do have an injury.
At first, I thought he said they don't want Turner Gill, and I'm like, the former Buffalo coach,
former Kansas coach,
former Kansas coach,
former Liberty coach.
Terrible.
The what?
Y'all
former
insane.
Liberty coach.
Yeah, that's the exact one.
The Lakeland Flying Tires won the Florida State League.
Did they beat Daytona tonight?
Yeah, they won 2 games to nothing.
Any college games this week?
Not for Thursday. There was not an interesting one. So college games we'll have for the slate for Thursday show, and Patrick and Eric, I'll make sure you have the correct games.
You don't want to pick the Florida State Virginia Friday game?
We're picking that Thursday.
That's a shitty game, anyways.
What about the Division 4 quadruple A?
Don't be mad. Don't be mad that we like to talk some FCF football, Division 2 and Division 3.
Yeah. By the way, are you going to do Barry College football this week, Virgil? Because I'm excited.
Barry versus Carnegie Mellon is a ranked game, so we may
Outstanding. That makes
All right,
me so happy.
So how many games do we have to pick for this week then total between NFL division college football?
So the way I usually do it is the number of pro games that you guys pick, I matched with the number of college games.
Okay, so how many NFL games are we picking?
Should be 16, so it would be 32 altogether.
This is exciting. Plus the over-unders.
Plus over-unders. And for the sake of my sanity, when we do over-unders, do not do a Division II or FCS game.
Come on.
No, I'm not dedicating myself to hunt those down.
Oh, but you can just for the sake of the picks?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Virgil,
thing.
what's the high school football game of the week that you're picking?
Northwest at Junction City.
Yeah, he's already said that.
Listen here, you degenerate picking high school games. We're not picking high school games.
Although,
but in order to pick it, I need the line for that.
The
okay?
lowest that we're going to go to pick any college game would be JUCO, and that's it.
I ain't even going JUCO.
Yeah, and I'm not. I don't want to go pick any kind of JUCO games.
Eric, what's the line on that Northwest Wichita game in Junction City?
I'm looking.
If we do Oklahoma high school football, whenever Jenks plays Tulsa Union, we'll bring that one up.
Okay.
Go Pokes.
That has nothing to do with it.
Go Pokes.
Go Pokes.
Go Pokes. What?
Man, I love saying Go Pokes.
Why?
Because it's fantastic.
By the way, I just want you guys to know that I'm trying to figure out a way to go live on TikTok. I can only do it on my phone, and I'm live on there right now.
Weren't we limited to like 3 things?
No, I took care of that problem.
Oh,
No,
thanks.
No, listen, Donnie.
Donnie made a
Donnie made a significant investment in.
Donnie made a donation
Daddy
to
War,
the
Daddy
to the
Warbucks
fund.
opened up the Daddy War Chest.
Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah, he opened up the Daddy War Chest.
looks like.
Did they win, Donnie? Because I can't hear anything. We can't see anything.
And fans, you can lock your tickets in right now for tomorrow night for just $5.
$5 ticket right now.
Let's go.
All right,
Game
so
3.
so the Columbia Fireflies, they live to they fight to live in. I can't even speak tonight.
See?
Yeah.
Egregious.
Egregious.
No, my favorite.
Egregious.
You said egregious, and I'm like, that's exactly how you say it.
Who's Gregory?
What about Pinot Grigio?
Pinot Grigio? Yeah, exactly. Pinot Grigio on that one. All right, so let's just say that we're here. It's almost it's 10:20 right now, almost. Donnie's about to wave his Steelers
Terrible towel.
terrible. I can't even say it. I can't. I'm not even going to do it. But let's just go ahead and let's talk about podcast episodes this week, my friends.
So, what do you have?
Well, on the Dad Hat Chronicles podcast this week, I have my good friend, the Prophet, on answering 5 questions. So make sure you go to the Dad Hat Chronicles podcast to listen to their episodes. It's really good. He does give you some very interesting news that I did not, in the 5 years that I've known him, have never heard this before. And it's really good. So make sure you guys listen to that. We have our show coming up on Thursday, 8 p.m., where we're going to be picking our NFL college football picks. We're going to be talking about a little bit of baseball, some playoff baseball. So we already had 2 teams clinch.
And a lot more eliminated.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Pittsburgh Pirates. 10th year in a row that they're eliminated from the playoff. And so there's that. But the Brewers are clinching, and then the Phillies won the division. So, and I thought the Mets were going to win the division.
Oh yeah, I was told the Mets were a shoe in the win. They're going to be the Dodgers. Of the
Everybody
league.
was because of Soto. Every Soto won, and they were like, "Oh, Soto's going to win." That didn't happen. Look who showed up to the guys.
Oh wow.
Did y'all know there's such a thing as penalty called leverage in football?
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
The answer is yes.
You guys, if you didn't do that, you would have won the game, but you did that. So
Yeah.
that's why you didn't win the game.
That lack of oxygen up in Denver.
I was just going to say Denver, they're kind of high up there. So, brain cells are not working. I'm so sick still.
I mean, you're a Broncos fan, so I'd be sick too.
I was just going to say Broncos.
Speaking of somebody who's not sick from that game, Patrick, are you still on hiatus?
I am.
You are? Okay. Eric, how about you?
So real quick, Patrick. So it don't have a line. However, it does give the ranking in the state. Junction City is 24th in the state of Kansas overall between all levels. Northwest is 9. So
what are we talking about?
Theoretically, Northwest would be favored, but it is in Junction City, so it's a road game.
Okay.
But
so you got to give Junction the 3 points.
No, I think I would give Northwest probably at least.
Where does Olathe rank in the state?
Which one? There's like 12 Olathe.
Okay.
East, north, south.
We're talking high school football. Let's not do that. That's for another degenerate show. Let's not do that.
Yeah, so Monday nights, tune in to the DHC Degenerate Sports Show.
We don't talk on Monday nights. We don't talk high school football.
But I do like that name for the show.
For the Kansas,
that is a good name, though.
The Kansas High School Football Minute.
Thank you, Eric the Prophet, for giving us the name to the Monday show. Because he's more than welcome to join, guys. But he doesn't want to talk about soccer.
No.
He doesn't want to talk
about high school football. I'll be on for that.
No, we're not talking high school football.
Okay, so to answer the question to Virgil, Johnny and I tomorrow on the Earn Fun Average podcast, we have Richard Chalmers, who is the owner of the Acadiana Cane Cutters out of the Texas Collegiate League. So
Acadiana Cane Cutters?
The Cane Cutters. So they're a team that Johnny talks about all the time, how he's not a big fan just because he's a Gumbo Gator super fan.
Yeah, that's right.
The same league. When he went down to Bullens to the Bayou, they did go down to Acadiana. And so he got to see them play when they were playing against the Gumbo Gators. But yeah, the owner of the Acadiana Cane Cutters joins us tomorrow on Earn Fun Average. So check it out.
I can't wait to see the beef from that. I mean, that's that's dangerous territory for Johnny.
I was just going to say,
just wait till he does his introduction. It starts early.
Oh, right off the bat, he starts, talking smack about the team.
Does it take him 15 minutes to get through his introduction because of how long that introduction is?
Yes, and then as soon as he's done with that, Richard pipes up a little bit. So yeah, check out the very beginning of it. It's pretty funny. And the end
for an average podcast. Okay. Yep. I think you and me are the only ones out. We're podcasting right now.
Yep.
I try to tell both Virgil and Patrick that they needed to do a soccer podcast.
That's what the Monday show basically is.
True story.
Yep.
The Degenerates now, right? Is that what we're going to call it?
Degenerate Sports Show kind of fits if you think about it.
Degenerate Sports Show? I'm okay with it. We got to make a logo on that.
I don't want to tread on the Sickos Committee's toes, though. So, I don't want to make it sound like we're an offshoot for them.
I don't give a shit.
I do.
Donnie, did you get your $5 championship game 3 ticket?
I already had tickets, and we paid full price ahead. So what we ended up with tonight was a $5 voucher per seat back to us because the tickets were $10 per seat for the game.
Some very expensive seats.
Johnny doesn't do sales. He does full price plus a premium.
Yeah.
Well, we paid in advance for all the playoff games. So.
Face value.
What is face value?
Plus add 50%.
No, face value is $10 per seat. But since they did a deal for the playoffs, they had one of their partner sponsors helped make it so that all the tickets could be $5 for anybody in the stadium.
Okay.
That was really nice to you, Daddy Warbucks.
So it wasn't me. So enough of that.
I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't you, Daddy Warbucks.
So I was able to go and pick up $20 in vouchers before the game for the 4 seats we had, and they'll probably do the same. They'll probably refund us the same tomorrow. So that's money I can use anywhere in the stadium.
I'm sure you're going to buy something nice at the stadium. So, all right. So Thursday, we're going to be picking out some college games. Mr. Producer already has a list, I'm sure, of the games that we will be picking. Eric is going to be picking definitely some good Division II or Division III. So just so you know, Eric, I would study a little bit on your Division II, Division III college football games, because we will be picking something out, just especially for you, my friend.
What about the Danish Football League?
Oh, no, that's a Monday night show. We talk about some soccer.
Well, we are talking about the Swedish
actual
football. League, though.
Okay. Like
we are talking about actual football.
Actual European, like American European football.
There's a full European league, man. They got
Italian.
Spain, Italy, France. One of the France teams is called the Musketeers, just so you know.
Virgil will be picking the Italian Football League games this week too, I'm guessing.
Who won in the Pioneer League, Fantasy League, or whatever it was you were doing? What?
Pioneer League? She's talking. You mean Northwoods League? That was your boy right here with the
that was Eric
Pit Spittas,
and Ed lost in the Pioneer
speaking
League.
Of which, I was going to text you earlier. Virgil, when's his punishment? Let's not forget about that.
We haven't forgotten.
Listen, I already know what the punishment's going to be, but since I'm a perfectionist with my cooking, I want to make sure it's actually edible.
So
why does it need to be edible?
I don't want to poison the man.
It's fine. You know how to.
What the hell, dude? You don't want to poison me, bro.
Patrick knows how to run this show.
I've accepted the fact that I lost. Okay, in this season, I lost. It's fair and square. But he is going to come up here so we can, probably in the spring, so we can go watch some college baseball, and then I will pay up at that point.
This is like a year later. We have to.
But I'm still going to pay. We'll go live.
But to be fair,
or on
Kenosha was a great ballpark. I really enjoyed my time in Kenosha this summer.
I really wanted to go this season. Just a lot of got in the way. A little upset about
that was
hurricanes and
that was on my list for last year.
Big. The only reason why you see Richie Rich it's so small is because he's on his phone and is on vertical, not sideways. That's why.
But you can't see the chat if you go horizontal, though.
You can't. You got to go sideways on your phone to see the chat.
I don't look at chat.
I can see it. I can see the chat if I'm horizontal on the side of my screen.
Okay.
Bro, Dominic Canzone's hit 3 home runs tonight against Kansas City.
Hey, what's the score of the Yankees and Blue Jays? I mean, not Blue Jays, Twins.
It is 10-8 Yankees right now, top of the ninth.
Top of the ninth? Okay.
Yeah.
So Yankees more likely is going to win.
Astros 6-1 over Texas.
The Blue Jays are hanging on by a thread against the Rays. The bullpen's imploding in the ninth.
The Tampa Bay Rays are playing that team. They're going to be that team.
Well, the Blue Jays just can't beat the Rays. That's the problem. I mean, they've struggled against the Rays all year.
Cleveland couldn't beat the Rays either, so don't,
Congrats on the Guardians winning in 10.
We won in 10, yes. We should have now been in 10 innings, but prepare to be sick of me if and when the Aviators win it all next week.
Oh my gosh, Hoffman.
That was kind of like perfect timing.
That really was.
Talking about her. Did you guys see, or did you already mention Sean McVay tore his plantar fasciitis during the win?
Yes, he did. That's hilarious.
Virgil, your coach is Torrey's foot.
That's how dedicated that man is to winning.
Val, it's not going to happen. I need you to calm down. Okay. The Guardians are not, or the Mariners are not going to fall flat. The Guardians might, but the Mariners are not going to fall flat. I think the Mariners are going to win the division.
You're playing Houston right now, and you're getting beat big time. You got to beat them when you play them.
Yeah. Why don't you worry about the team that you're playing right now? So, all right, guys, let's wrap this up. We will see you guys on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, the DHC Sports Show, where we are going to be picking college football and then NFL games, who is going to be interesting. We are going to be talking about also some Major League Baseball playoffs. Make sure you guys following all these knuckleheads wherever you go in on your social medias. Thanks for Twitch. We will see you guys on the next one.